All right. So tonight we are there's the normal crew minus Shane, and instead we've brought in James to play with us, and we are going to play a wonderful game called Dice and Dragons, which I threw the box away. First, I burned it.
And dragon will burn you.
Probably.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to play the dragon.
Focus.
No, this is why we need Shane. Anyways, so we're playing Dice and Dragons. It is basically D&D light. So we are playing a party of adventurers who are in a world taken over by dragons, I do believe. That is correct.
Look at these happy
I like
ones.
that snake detaching its chalk out.
I like sandwiches.
Sorry. Cameraman's eating like a filthy hobo.
In fairness, his sandwich artist gave him the ultimate sandwich.
And in this game, it is powered by a Yahtzee mechanic. 5 dice, rolled 3 times, picking the best to get your best attack you can. But if you roll dragon sides up, that means the dragon gets to hit you with a counterattack. And that is generally bad news bears for you.
For you. Mostly him.
Actually, no, he's playing... Braden is going to play the part of the
I'm
dragons.
playing the dragons.
I meant mostly him. I'm across the pointing the James thing.
Yeah, so we're going to run this like we did with Dungeon Quest. We have a GM, and the 3 of us, James, myself, and Chris, are going to be running through all the scenarios, because this game actually is a roll and write leveling up adventure game.
Hey, Mad Claw.
Oh, hey, Mad Claw.
Welcome.
Hello.
And don't worry, we know you haven't seen Callahan's pretty face in a while. Between encounters, we will be rotating out to trade in new adventurers.
Yes.
There are 5 different classes you can play in this game. We've got the Wizard, the Rogue, Cleric, the Ranger, and Warrior. So there's enough for each of us to take our own class, and...
I think you know what the Saint wants.
Warrior, right?
Ooh.
There's no fighter.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to go with something other than basic.
That's the Warrior. The Warrior is the fighter.
No. There's one that starts with C. And...
We can't say that on stream lists.
Yeah, I know. It's Australian.
So
What'd you give him?
he's going to take the Cleric.
Taking Cleric.
What do you want, Phil?
Ooh, I don't know. Go ahead and pick. Your guess. I'll let you go first. What's this symbol?
Can I see the wizard and the rogue?
The hammer.
The top 2.
There you go.
Thank you, sir.
So now, each character has their own special abilities, which have symbols, which are on the dice. When you roll these out for an attack, it either heals or does damage, heals the party members, or does damage to the dragon.
Hey, Harvey.
Harvey! Hello,
welcome.
sir.
How you doing?
Once you use one attack, you put a marker over it, and you cannot use it for the rest of that round or
so
encounter.
That.
Yep.
Gotcha. I like
If we
it.
could switch to the top-down view so we can demonstrate for the nice people watching us, that would be delightful.
Jaw back in place. Move the clicker.
Can I get one of the stacks
Do you
of-
practice that, or are you just at that age where you can make that noise now?
Can I get one of the large stacks?
He took the rogue.
You took the rogue. What's
It's
the,
good to have you back, Callahan.
Okay, there it is.
Some
believe
good
that's
stuff from dinner and partial food. Well, enjoy your food coma with us. We're going to be playing Dice and Dragons tonight.
Oh.
Callahan, OBS to the top and us view.
Coming up.
That is really cool.
Thank you.
Almost a D&D character sheet.
That's
Kind of the point. It's supposed to kind of mix some D&D in with
Flatten
the
it.
game.
There you go. Perfect.
beautiful. So when you use an ability, which has different dice values, you just put it over there, little piece over it, and you can't use that ability for the rest of the encounter.
So most
For the rest of the round.
Rest of the round.
Oh, round. Okay. I
Yeah.
was about to say, because most
Round.
has 5 abilities.
So basically, the way that a round operates is the players are all going to take turns getting 3 shots at the dragon.
Okay.
If you
Whoa.
complete an attack sequence with any dragons showing in your dice pool, then the dragon is going to hit you back. And then after the players take their shots, the dragon takes a shot at everybody. And then you basically proceed until either the heroes die or flee, or the dragon is defeated.
Now your armor class, if you have a 0 in there, that means you take the full damage from the dragon.
Welcome, break the scale.
Well, hello! Top of the morning to you.
Very much so.
You really just hate people, don't you?
You just like to start fires.
Oh, I'll burn it down. Everybody knows this already.
Did we mess with the audio?
Did we? Are you having trouble hearing us?
Are you having trouble, Mad Claw?
So,
Oh no, we're all switched around. They're all confused at who's who now.
Oh.
And Christopher, Evil Philip, Angry Braden, and then we have our friend James filling in for Shane, who could not be here tonight.
Alrighty.
Everyone's voice seems deeper. That was intentional.
I think that's his way of saying everybody's sexy.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
So your armor class...
Shane is the dude with the beard, correct.
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 So your armor class will reduce the amount of damage you take per hit from the
Just
dragon.
said puberty at last.
Yes.
Not all characters are going to start with an armor class. Since Phil, have you picked your character yet?
I will take... Wait, so we got a cleric and we got a
Cleric and a
rogue.
rogue.
You know, we'll make this fun, and I'm going to take the ranger.
Alright, so
So Callahan gets the wizard.
Well, when he gets here.
when
we
he
can
gets
figure it
here,
out.
he will have a choice between the warrior or the wizard. He'll have a choice.
Alright.
So everyone has starting hit points at armor. Cleric, your starting hit points are 24, and your armor is 0.
Wait, what? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Cleric needed to get plate.
Ranger, your starting hit points are 21, and you have an armor class of 1.
Yes.
And Rogue, your starting hit points are 19, and you also have an armor class of 1.
How did we pull this off?
So, without further ado, I believe we've covered most of the basics, and we are ready to start adventuring.
Yes.
So, Callahan, if you'd be so kind as to switch to the top of this view again. I will also read you some hit point totals so you can fill those in on nice health pool. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm in.
Okay, you're for our good friend the cleric,
Which is Chris.
Chris.
Third one down.
Well,
Yes.
3.
24 should be his health total.
Uh-huh.
For Feel
21.
21.
and for James, we'll be borrowing Shane's symbol. 19.
And Braden, how many do you get?
I get 45.
45.
Yoza. It's gonna be spicy.
I ban a Durban.
A Durpin?
Grand City State of Elantria welcomes you, states a rusty sign along the Old King's Road. The long journey you took to the isolated village of Bearwood is finally over as you start smelling the stench of a burned watchtower. Bearwood has offered a bounty to any who can track down and slay the foul beast that has started raiding their otherwise peaceful village. Once a key site for commerce, it is now no more than a bunch of barely standing buildings with a few stubborn farm owners waiting for help to come.
Sounds like propaganda talk.
As you follow the trail to the peak of the hill, just a few miles north of Bearwood, the odor of dead animals and rotten flesh slows your stride for a moment. A local farmer reported that the dragon grabbed his last 2 goats a few nights ago and took them back to this hill. You draw your weapons and calmly sneak up on the oblivious young red dragon.
There
Such a happy boy.
I'm going to pop him up
Oh, he's gonna win.
more. Just right here.
We should probably be pushing him toward...
The
It's
camera.
gonna be a very quick campaign.
Oh, don't worry. There are more dragons.
Oh, I know.
It's a whole pad of dragons. So don't worry. There will be plenty of fun things for you all to do.
Alright.
Now, I believe all of your character sheets should have some spot for initiative.
I got a 2.
Got a 1. It's the green thing in the upper.
Yep. And if I remember,
I got a 6.
I thought that was intelligent.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Initiative order is from lowest to highest. So,
I have no armor and I'm the
You were
slowest.
so happy for a
shockingly, the rogue gets to go first.
And isn't the dragon a
That's
1
it?
too? Or will we all go?
You all go before the dragon.
Okay.
The dragon acts after all of you all get 3 shots at him.
So
you're basically trying to roll dice out here in the middle to try and activate one of your skills.
And I just get 1 roll to try and activate him?
you get King
It's
of
like
Tokyo.
Yahtzee, so 3 rolls. You can choose to keep and re-roll.
What do we
So I roll once, so I roll,
Okay, let's set
and I
those.
don't like that roll at all.
Dragons are bad.
Yeah, dragons are bad. One other thing to note as well is that if you roll 3 of the same symbol, excluding dragons, there are 2 general skills that you can activate as well.
Oh, sorry. Pause for a second. Hey, good night, guys.
Good
I
night,
love you.
Phil Skids.
Sleep well. I'll see you tomorrow when I get home from work. Okay.
Sleep well.
There are 2 general skills in addition to the ones that are on your table. 3 of the same face can activate them. There's a jab, which deals 2 damage, and there's a treat wounds, which heals 2 hit points for anybody.
So I can choose to keep any of these.
You can choose to keep any of those, and then you can re-roll up to 2 times. Additionally, if you don't use all 5 of your dice to activate whatever ability, you can choose to give the next player who goes 1 of your dice so that they can start with it in their pool
And so
to help activate one of their attacks.
So if you had like an extra crossbow, that really helps me.
If you had an extra hammer, that would help me.
Oh, what? Plan on.
Okay, so you're keeping these 2? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put those over here so the camera can see them.
Any Durgans?
not on the last roll though.
Okay.
We'll just call them Derpins. Any
So
Derpins?
I am going to make a strike.
Like the green kids.
So that will spend those 2 plus
Derpins.
So we'll kind of bring it over here if we can. Just so.
this.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Do you guys need any swords or bows?
The crossbows would help me. So you got one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got one left.
So you're using the strike, which is this
Yeah.
top row.
The first one.
Okay. Chooses this one.
The wizard?
Shield. Is it
The sword.
Oh, it's sword. Okay.
No, that was the one though. Well,
No, this is
Oh.
the sword. They just look very similar, so we got that
oh,
one.
I saved the wrong one. That's great.
And
And
worked
the
I mean, it
daggers.
worked out. And the daggers. So these 3 are going to activate that. I'm going to
So-
take one of your markers, and we're going to just plop that right over here to show that you used it for this round. And then you're going to pass the crossbow to Phil,
Start with.
who gets to start with that. And the dragon is going to lose 5 health. So go ahead and take 5 health off of mine if you would, Callahan.
He took a strike to the face.
That's not polite.
I stabbed him in the face. He deserved it.
Poked in the finger.
And then I'll return
Derpins always deserve it.
Alright, remember to roll your dice where the camera can see.
I was planning on it. So I'm starting with 1 crossbow as the ranger. That really helps my abilities. Holy cow. I need 3 more crossbows. They really screwed their shit up.
Just wait. Oh.
Well, there's one. Hey, those look like Derpins. I don't want those.
Roll more dragons.
Ooh,
There's another one.
Okay, well that's your 3 rolls.
that was 2 rolls.
That was only 2.
Was it?
He started with one of
He
my
started
dice and
with
then rolled
one of
twice.
his dice.
Do,
No, you're right, you're
grab,
right,
roll,
you're right.
do either
grab.
of those help?
They're both hammers.
I need hammers. It's up to
Ah, now comes the tricky part.
Well, we'll keep 1 hammer.
you. Okay.
Because he can already activate something with that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
are
can
you
already.
Trying to,
I can already do a dual shot with my 3 crossbows and do 7 damage.
you want that nightmare.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
want the niner
Go
because
for
I'm
it.
calling from a walkie-talkie.
Yeah.
Need hammers.
Copy that, rubber duck.
Oh, that was a hammer again.
Okay, so I'd like for you to move your sheet up
Oh,
if you would,
yep,
just
yep.
so that we can see what you're doing.
Oh, that's where the hammer.
I need wood.
Wrong game. Wrong game.
It's never the wrong game.
It's always Catan.
So I've got 3 crossbows, which as the ranger really helped me out, which is my class symbol is the crossbow.
No.
So with 3 of the actually I should look with 3 of those and hammers.
No.
Oh, yeah, that does the best. I'm gonna do a dual shot, which does 7 damage to the dragon, so he's down to 33.
Dragon's taking a whooping.
Finish it before it gets
23.
Yep. And then this gets a thing over top of it, so I can't use it again until we do another adventure, correct?
You can't use it until the next round.
until the dragon has had
The
history.
round is
Till the
basically
dragon goes.
once the
Oh,
dragon
there's the
goes,
four.
those all clear off.
And yeah.
Everyone say hello to observing.
Oh, hello,
Hello, observing.
Welcome to the chat.
What's the equal mean?
Anything.
Yeah,
No.
it can be activated by anything that's not a dragon. Dragons may never
already
activate
have it.
skills.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, I'm gonna do it.
Really?
Yep.
Mike Freedom.
I'm gonna use
Oh, hold on. I believe there's another. I think they have to be the same as well. So hold on.
okay.
We did read the rules before game.
We did.
But, like any
Did
good game, this does have the little clauses and everything like that.
I didn't remember reading the rules.
We did.
I also discussed them.
You just got called a dog.
I got called a joke.
You did.
That's okay.
It's probably the nicest thing that you've been called.
In this chat, actually, yeah.
I called you the devil.
You know, Callahan, when we play Stone Age, I think you're in solid because you weren't there for Lords of Waterdeep. So I think you're definitely in the game.
Okay.
And if I don't get banished from playing, I look forward to playing you.
I see.
We can play 5 people with
That
that,
was-
can't
No,
we?
it's
No,
just
Stone Age
that I
Tactics
like.
War.
There's the expansion, but we don't have
If it has equals as its symbols, this means these dice must match each other. So they do have to match. If they have the equals with the slash through it, it means that they must not match each other.
Gotcha.
That's what I thought. It just took me a while to find where it
How
was.
about that?
There, you got it.
Oh, well, that does it.
Wow.
All right. So what are you activating?
I
here,
am
sir?
activating a holy storm upon you.
Poor Durgrin.
That's 7 more HP gone.
7 more.
Yeah.
Dragon gonna do something about that?
Dragon hasn't gotten a chance to so much as counterattack because nobody will roll dragon.
We're on surprise round still.
Yeah.
We're shanking
Always
that
catch the
dragon.
dragon sleeping.
Shank him. Shank him hard. Now it's the Durpin's turn.
No. Oh, we get 3
You
of
get
our...
3.
We
Oh,
get
we get to
3
go around
goes
3
before
times?
it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Oh.
why I said we need to kill it first.
Yeah, it's at the beginning.
Break the scale as long as it isn't racist or political, you're fine.
Yeah.
I should have rolled that in front.
What's fair play? Is that what he asked?
No, he wanted to tell a
Yeah, 'cause I
joke,
need
but he
to
said
look
it's
back.
true.
Oh. I missed that part. We got
3 cost token.
because
Heroes attack. So basically,
each round has 3 phases. Heroes attack.
As you
Hold
can
on a
see,
minute.
Hold on,
our
Titans.
professionalism knows no
Oh.
balance.
yeah, heroes attack, Dragon's Fury, and cleanup. So each round has 3 phases.
For a sporting
Yeah.
person,
So
this would be
heroes attack.
considered a video replay.
Takes a turn, has repeated until they use all their class tokens. You will start with 3 class
Oh.
tokens.
Sweet.
Oh, is that what these are?
That's
Yeah,
what I
those
was.
are class tokens. You're supposed to have 3.
Oh, I have so one off to the side.
Yep,
then.
put one off to the side. So yeah, you guys are gonna get to lay a lot of her on the dragon.
Oh,
before
we're
it gets
bringing
to
the
go.
pain here. Let's do this.
Okay. I'm making a bad
I
decision.
don't think the dragon's gonna make it.
He might not.
He's
So
only a
maybe
young
keeping
red.
I need a sword.
Okay, so you're keeping those?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm move them so the camera can see what you're doing.
What'd you get there, sir?
I did not get anything.
Hi, Trident.
Oh, you gambled and failed?
Well, I literally the
Beating
only
up on
option I
Braden.
have is get all daggers for everything except the last one, which I rolled 4 of the ones I needed.
Ah.
So I was like, you know what? Roll for the big one and fail, and that's what I did.
Okay.
You want?
I want crossbows.
So if you fail to activate a skill,
Oh, something bad happens.
you must cover one of your own skills that is not already covered by a class token. The skill you cover is not activated and moreover cannot now be activated this round.
Well, I mean, I'm probably gonna do the
But
one.
you didn't roll any dragons, so
Yeah, you didn't get punched in the face.
you didn't get punched in the face for your efforts.
I want to
Man
cover
Clutch
up
is
my
called
really
class,
powerful
listen.
critical hit because the likelihood I'm gonna get it is low.
Fair enough.
Because it requires 5 exact right tokens.
I mean, I am kind of a vagrant bastard when I play
Of course,
games.
next time
I can't
roll
wait
that.
until we play Root, and I can be
And- as
the
you
You do
favorite
that
class
8
too.
damage, and then I'm gonna be all.
You
upset
get along
and
way
it's
too
gonna
well
rain
with that
all.
class. Although I think we kind of hit it off with actual classes. You as the
We have-
vagrant, Braden as
we have-
Eerie, me as the mechanic, or
These
the
are specials
cat,
that you
See,
can
they
and
should
Shane as
never has
the
class. They're
resistance.
tearing
Oh,
me
really?
apart in the chat.
Are they really?
Yeah,
Why?
You're not
What am
gonna
I
level up for
doing?
the first 2 encounters.
that's you.
Oh,
Is
well,
that a man bun,
I
Phil?
think it's your face.
Yes. What's wrong with the man bun?
So just for the
I'm working on my
camera's
hee
reference,
hive, but
we're
it's
just
just
gonna
not that
bring
far
James
yet.
over here. So since James was not able to activate any
Get
of
the
his
big old
skills with
hair.
his dice roll, he's
Actually, that is
canceling
a
out
good
his
point.
bottom ones,
This is
so he
starting to
cannot
hurt.
use it for the rest of this
It's
round.
been in since like 6 this
And
morning.
that's just next roll, right?
You have one
drink
more roll,
IPAs?
so and then those will all clear and they'll all be free for use again.
It is. It's man bun.
IPAs were created by the devil and should burn in hell. That is not beer.
Look, get
If
off.
you can see through it, it is not beer.
That's a fine soapbox you're standing on. It's your turn to attack the dragon.
I'm gonna lay the beer.
Do you speak of our seasonal cheeses?
Did you speak on? No.
Do you wear knit caps?
No.
You're hipsters, what they're basically calling you.
No. No.
I mean, I
called
don't
the
think it was
pale
basically, they
ale.
were straight up saying.
Well, I'm gonna keep another crossbow, so that puts me up to 2 crossbows. We're gonna get rid of that dragon, and what is that?
I can attest to him not listening to NPR.
No, I really don't listen to anything
You
other
has some
than
good stuff.
radio.
You observing a piece with James?
What?
I don't know. I can't figure it out either.
What?
That was first roll. This is my second.
I heard my name, you heathen.
Does that give me anything?
Punch in the mouth from the dragon.
Nope. No dragons.
I need you all to roll some more dragons.
I'm gonna laugh when the dragon fails to roll dragons.
Well, the dragon doesn't have to.
He has skills to activate.
Oh, I do get 1 punch.
Dragon gets to punch you.
Yes.
Well, first do your thing.
Well, it's only 1, so
Do your thing,
hold on. Let me see what I can do with my thing.
and then don't forget to show the camera what you're doing once you decide.
I felt sure on a lot of things. I am going to take my accurate shot, which is just 2 crossbows, and that does 4 damage. So dragon gets knocked down to 22, sir.
That's what I should have done.
Yeah, no, IPAs are the devil.
And then the dragon gets to activate his skill on you.
Blah.
Don't you have to
PBR?
I do not, because he.
I mean, if I'm
rolled
gonna
the
go
dragon
cheap
die.
beer,
Oh, so
PBR
you-
out of
so
a
you
bottle
activate that.
is the way to
Yes.
go.
So
Then
since
again,
you
you're
not
wrong.
wrong. Hey, moving target.
lol, that's adorable.
Oh,
So Phil is going to take a slashing claw for his actions, but since he has an armor class of 1, the normal 5 he would take is reduced to 4.
so I am at 17.
17.
Durgan punches him with his scritchy fists.
We've already. It's a derpin.
No.
A young red derpin.
Cleric already has more hit points than Dragon.
Accurate.
Okay, use those 2 and can't send you that one.
You guys have rolled
I'm gonna
very well.
send you I'm going to send him a wizard symbol. And there's your other 4 dice.
Now, you don't have to keep it if you don't want it. That is up to you.
Yep.
Oh no, I get some good stuff out of that.
Yeah, I figured
Yeah.
that looked like it did some good work for him.
Well, let's see what we got for you.
Ooh,
We got a hammer.
There's another wizard class.
There are dragons on those dice, right?
Theoretically,
No, we removed them. We thought it was fair that they were there.
You need one more hammer, don't you?
Mm,
You got a hammer.
I know you didn't get a dragon. I would have really liked if you'd gotten a dragon.
I'm going to use. Hang on here. I'm going to show this chat first
That
here.
would be marvelous.
Okay, so use the Holy Storm. I am now going to use a shield, and my arm class is going to go up 2.
So
You're taking a stance.
I am taking stance.
All right, so your AC is 2 for the rest of the.
Which also
lead
looks
up
like
box.
crouching down, hiding behind the wagon.
Says the man. Go drink your IPAs in peace.
God, no. I had a friend hand me one and he said, "Here, drink this." And I'm like, "Gosh!" Oh god! Oh, that's why it tastes bad. IPA
Yeah.
just tastes like skunky beer.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'd go more with the Red Stripe being the hipster beer than PBR anymore.
Ooh, that was good.
Because it's
I know
Jamaican.
way too many people when I lived in Orlando that drink Red Stripe.
But is that just the thing where it's
It's there.
regionally close?
I don't know, because I'm
Probably not.
drinking a lot of Yingling when I lived in Florida.
Never even heard of it.
Oh, it's America's oldest brewery.
Oh.
It's delicious. Nectar of the gods, I say.
Ooh, you got 3. That's pretty decent. So he got 3 of his class symbols, which looks like it allows him to do a pretty decent stabbing.
Lincoln Strike.
Flanking strike. That means you got a flank stake out of that?
Probably.
Ooh.
And
bit of
I have a
mushrooms,
hammer and a
onions.
sword.
Well, how much damage does a flanking strike do?
6.
Nice.
It's a good strike.
So I have a hammer and a sword. Which one you want?
I will probably not keep either. So
Miller High Life. I agree with you there. You've got the time. We've got to
actually, I would drink a High Life. Of all the Millers, I would
What?
drink High Life.
I lived on that crap in college.
Really?
I have
I had a
no choice.
bar in my room in college.
I lived alone in college. Artist hours are weird hours.
Yeah, they are. Oh, no, that's just fun.
Did you get a big mood?
He's one away from his probably his
You gonna go alt on us?
I think we
I'm gonna
all
try
have
for the
same bond.
critical. I'm gonna try for the critical hit. I need a wizard symbol. Looks like.
I think we all have the same bottom still. The critical hit. Well, except you, yours is.
No, it's
his
3
different.
hammers and then 2 of anything else.
Give me a wizard. Give me a wizard. Second roll. No. Give me a wizard.
He's making the same gamble I made.
Nope.
No!
Except he succeeded.
I mean, if you met Phil, it's the dice.
It is a nice game.
It's a dice game.
So I'm gonna go ahead and critically hit that dragon right in the face because it deserves it, and it's gonna take another 7 to the face.
Another 7.
So it's
like
down
your
to 9.
signature surge.
Dragon's having a rough go of it.
So
Come
how
on,
much is the
Chris.
health? How's the health?
Can I
It's
mix
down to 9.
You can't
And
use it as I
match.
used all of them.
dice? So if I only need 3 and then 2, can I do 2? Oh,
No.
I mean, if I had
No.
the skills,
Nope.
I can only do 1 skill at a time.
One
One
skill.
skill at a
One
time.
action. No bonus actions. No haste.
That's
I
the one.
wonder if the wizard has haste.
Ooh, we're having a battle.
No, he doesn't.
Scotch.
Wine.
Oh, wine's
Moscow
good.
Mules. There's a lot of good suggestions in there.
I am a fan of White Russians.
Of course he is.
They're pretty tasty. Although I've drank too many, so I have to literally sip it. There's no like good swallow. And a Long Island iced tea. Done right, those are amazing.
And they're also troublesome.
Yeah, they can be. Ooh, see, now that would have been a really good bowl for me. But
think your roll is pretty good anyway.
Yeah, you got the best roll on the table. That you got, so. Did somebody
Did that
just
get you
get.
anything?
Braden.
Somebody just get scratched?
Somebody got a shot to the face.
How many Durgrins did we roll? One.
No.
One.
Uh-oh.
I think you fell short of
Nope.
anything.
You got one?
The
I got
dragon.
one.
Nice.
Oh.
What'd you do?
Take 5 more HP off here.
Make sure to show the chat what you're doing, please.
Oh, sorry.
Just hoping it's a
Just
heal.
leave it on the flat.
Because we've got a guy who's bleeding from
I
face
am
wounds.
doing a holy strike with 1 hammer, magic, and a sword. And when I am done, and Durgan gets to hit me.
For 1, which does
5 damage normally, but you buff your armor by 2, so you only take 3.
So move me down to 22.
21.
24, sorry, 21. Art school.
Yep. We try our best.
You guys are still doing pretty alright here.
I was gonna say,
Do
you
we
guys
heal
are,
between these?
This is level 1
You guys,
dragon.
yes.
Oh.
Level 1 dragon.
yeah, this is the baby.
This
We're gonna take it. We're gonna
This
take
is
its
Morton from.
And
what
now
the
that the dragon
what
gets
is-
to go, he
The
gets to
Durban?
attack everybody.
Yep, the Durpin hits everybody.
head. And he rolls no Durgans.
Oh!
They're making Big Lebowski references to Phil.
That looks like a dragon.
I mean, it won't be the first time that one's happened.
It's just an infection at this point.
That's
Gotcha.
no more dragons. That's sad.
That's good. One more
If
roll,
he's the
folks.
dude, can I be
No
Walter?
more Durgans.
God, I hate that movie. No dragons.
Yep, no Durgans for you.
Well,
You
I
just
got
hit the
one.
So
which
everybody takes
everybody
five.
takes 5 minus their armor.
So I
So-
take 4.
I take 4.
Okay, so it's
18.
He's at 15.
4. And Phil's taking 4.
Yep.
Alright.
I'm at 13.
The Chinaman is not the issue here.
St. Christopher.
I took
take
3.
3.
You
So
took
he's,
3.
yep, down to 18. Alrighty. Now round 2, we just keep going.
Yep. So now, you
Does it rotate? Who?
no initiative order.
Okay.
So-
right.
Go ahead and clear your tokens off your sheet, and then the fighting begins all over again.
So you can take down a dragon. You don't kill him, I will.
You should keep those. The dragons.
They're really considering you being the dude, Phil.
I'm going
Did
to
not like that
activate
movie. I don't know
Sneak
why.
attack.
Alright,
Ooh.
let's show the chat what you're doing if you will be so kind.
Deal 6 damage. And I'm
Yeah.
going to hand you.
Durgan's dead.
Matt, do you want to wizard?
Durgan's
dead.
dead.
I believe you have murdered a dragon.
You killed
I'm
him.
dragon murderer. I do good.
So,
Haha,
What do we
your-
win?
Your dragon failed.
in
More
fairness,
goodies.
Hold on.
we're getting
Goodies.
We get 8 experience and 3 gold. Is
Yes.
that each?
divided equally.
No.
How much?
no.
I say Weller gets none.
8 experience divided by the
You
3 of you is 2 of you are going to get 3 and 1 of you is going to get 2.
Obviously, I killed it.
So you get 2.
I do not like this splitting of the.
Get the
experience.
caltrop out. There's only one right way to do this.
The dragon claims the remainder. It says it's for your own good.
Hey, Bowser,
One.
you just
1, 2,
go
Yeah.
back to your castle.
3, 4, 5, 6. 2. So he gets the extra.
Well, there's 2 of you that get the extra.
No, he doesn't. I get the extra.
So I get
You get
3.
2.
I'm remembering.
How do we level?
Saint Christopher will.
You will not level until you reach 6 XP.
Okay.
So,
We got a ways.
not to worry.
So next fight.
How much gold?
It's 3 split amongst the 3 of you, so you each get 1 gold.
1 gold. I'm a millionaire.
It's true.
The villagers of Bearwood assemble in front of the inn and give you all great respect and gratitude for your brave feat. They are convinced that you have secured their survival in these harsh times. Congratulations, heroes. You also have the opportunity to buy things from the marketplace.
For gold.
For 1 gold each, you can buy one of these 5 items. There's only one of each of them except for the first one, which there are two of.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy a small healing potion. One-time use heals 4 hit points. You can buy a scroll of knowledge that allows you to reuse a skill. You can buy a haste potion, which allows you to reroll up to 2 dragon dice. You can buy holy water, which adds a hammer to your roll. And you can buy a mana potion, which adds a magic symbol to your roll.
Next a monster.
Next monster.
I want to
Hold on,
hold
let me
on
see.
to my monies.
I'm waiting for that legendary defender.
Dragon
You're
is
the
being
red one.
generous. This is more a Mulan-sized dragon.
Well, it's a young red dragon.
So
The
it could
description,
have been
specifically, the description specifically says, this youngling dragon has still not come of age, but even at his smaller stature, he can torch any village he passes through.
Harvey says, what was his hoard pile? A stack of beer cans the heroes go to recycle?
He got them from burning down the villages.
And stealing
Broke
boats.
ass
I mean-
dragon and 3 gold pieces.
I mean, burning down villages is thirsty work.
Wow.
There were 10 cans to be fair, but the recycling center only took 3 of the 10. It's an angsty teen red dragon.
Yeah, I think. I mean, that holy water might help you, Chris.
No,
Gives you a-
we'll be fine.
Okay.
St. Christopher is turning his nose up at the holy water. It's insufficient.
Not
Low quality.
Tainted.
Budget holy water.
It's got to be holier water.
look like soapy dish holy water.
So, are you ready to continue your adventure, brave heroes? And do you want to rotate out for the Callahan as you have defeated a dragon?
I think Callahan's funny, having way too much fun with chat.
And that's perfectly fine. I'm offering
you want to?
a chance.
Do you want to rotate in?
How many rounds are there?
And
There's a
Until
lot of
there's-
dragons.
I'm running a campaign out of this nice book.
Until
Do you
they're
want to
not-
rotate in and take one of the classes for a turn?
Sure.
Let the people see your pretty face.
Nobody understands me, Mom. I don't want
What's
to
still
order.
wrong with that statement?
Trying to encourage him to get out of his old man chair.
You're an old man chair.
Which of you is rotating the computer?
You want it or you want me to?
I can do.
Okay.
I got
None of me either.
experience.
You're
Well, he's going to keep playing.
Yeah, I have no clue how to use
No,
it.
we got another character you can play.
But you should be getting more powerful as time goes on. So it really make for a...
No, it'll make it funnier.
So would you like
Oh,
to
God.
play Cleric, or would you like to play a different one?
Wizard or warrior?
Or another rogue.
I'll be the wizard. Wizard's not easy. Wizards and dragons don't mix.
Alright, well then I'll give Chris a moment to
It's like
rotate
ketchup.
out the totals there for us and get some appropriate symbol replacement.
What is his HP at?
The good wizard...
The problem with this game is I don't
We're,
get
no,
stuff.
reset to normal health.
Normal
right?
health.
I mean,
Yep.
I
Remind
fully
me of normal
play your
health again, Phil.
capabilities.
21.
Backstabbing me in a game that you should not be able to.
He's James is 19.
The wizard starts with 22.
What? You have the most health out of all of them.
22.
No, I had more health.
But you're not in anymore.
No.
Does he have any AC?
Nope.
Oh, I'm surprised there's like a 9 AC.
What's the Durgan?
The dragon will be starting with 50, and he has a special ability. He has the hardened ability, which means he has an AC of 1.
Well, that's cheating.
Fully grown pale dragons usually set off high cliffs where they can hunt down their prey using their superior sense of smell and nimble strike.
Alrighty. So it's...
He also hits harder than Baby.
You're getting to the point where one of these will just one-shot me?
Yeah.
I mean, you'll get to level up eventually.
Yeah.
So what new village should we find?
That's a great question. After your first taste of success, you are eager to gain more riches and fame. In your last stay at the Burned Oak Inn, the best place to be when you are seeking adventure, you remember a drunken rogue called Ligo, mumbling about a distressed village located about 5 days' ride east of Sharmur, the capital city of Ashil. He mentioned groggily that the beast you will be facing is pale-skinned, and that the last couple of heroes that faced him Well, they aren't around anymore. 5 days of riding. Never trust a rogue. You growl as you ride 7 long days through the untamed plains of Ashil, until you finally arrive at what's left of the once proud village named
you got a
after its
callus on your ass
founder,
at that point.
Agalos. Aglos' great grandson greets your party as you unsaddle your horses to give them a much-needed rest. He is excited to hear that you traveled so far to find and kill the Pale Dragon. He offers you a king's bounty and also some insights on what you are about to face.
What's the king's bounty?
4 gold pieces.
This dragon's worthy of 4 gold.
Because these people seem to not understand how much kings are worth.
Well,
In fairness, considering how easily you schooled that other dragon, I'm pretty sure 3 gold was the appropriate reward.
Man.
It's a dragon. It's worth at least 5.
okay, so you're still going around. You'll be first.
Yep.
I don't feel that the likelihood of anybody having a higher or lower initiative than the rogue is likely. Especially not the wizard.
Oh, mine's a 4.
That is, I think, the worst of the table.
It was better than the clerics.
The clerics
This
is
was a
6.
6.
Well, you don't want those clerics in the end of the order, anyways.
Okay, I think I might have just activated.
Your crit?
Yeah, possibly. That, and then that, and then that, and then. Oh,
Run away. Go for it.
yeah, I got it.
Go for it. Get that crossbow. Got that crossbow.
Okay, so gonna activate my critical hit.
Which does?
8 damage.
Reduced
Minus
by 1
1.
because the armor of this dragon.
So it's
Even-
down 43.
It's a good start.
It's a fine start.
I'm gonna say for a first strike, that's
Not
not
real
bad.
good.
Way to show that
It's
dragon.
a dragon. I've already killed one.
Still a derpin. Still a derpin.
They're no threat to me anymore.
No, that's just god awful rule.
Fell badly? That's impossible.
Well, I
He's
do
got
roll
2
badly. I just usually snake out of it by rolling better after that.
Don't forget to be paying attention to
Wait,
the
did you
chat.
just follow that up with a crit?
There's,
Yeah, I
yes,
think
I
you
did.
did.
No, I'm 1 short right now. What do I need? So I've got the wizard. I've got the rogue. I've got the ranger, and I've got the cleric. I just need the warrior sword.
Being called geriatric dragon slayers.
Not wrong.
I was gonna say, it looks good on you, Callie.
Yes.
So work now has a thing where you got to have 3 points of contact when you're getting on and off your equipment.
Uh-huh.
So I'm like, just remember to use your walker.
That's a good point.
That's exactly what it looks like every time. It's like, God damn it. And they all look at me like, you're so wrong. Why do you do that? It's like, now you remember.
Yeah. Sword.
Nope.
Dang.
All right.
Did you fail to activate a skill?
No, I got a skill. I just did not get the critical like I was hoping for.
If you fail to activate a skill, is that bad?
It just means you have to wipe out one of your skills for the round of 3.
Bummer.
Yeah, not activating a
I-
skill is not good.
I tried for the critical last time, and failed, and then just wiped the critical because I was like, the likelihood I'm going to get it is low.
I'm going to take with my 2 crossbows. I'm going to take the accurate shot and do 4 damage, which is reduced down to 3, so it's now at 40. And I am going to pass you the wizard dice
Those are handy.
because I think
only
that's
pass
going to come in
You
handy.
can only
for
pass 1.
So
Alright.
roll out here where people can see.
Eh.
If you can get there, old man, come on.
Gonna make me stand
You
up
don't
and
want
stuff.
those dragons.
Oh, that's
Now
too
keep
bad.
the dragons. They're your friends.
I have to keep it, right?
No.
No,
Oh. Well,
It's
then.
only the
Yahtzee.
last roll that you have.
King
to
of Tokyo.
Okay.
Dragons are
let's see
bad.
here.
You
So
want to
one,
dump
two,
those back as soon as you can.
and I got
Is there a Dragonite where the more dragons you roll, you actually do more damage to the dragon?
2.
No.
Needs to be in an expansion.
I would be impressed if they did an expansion for this game.
Let's do crossbow.
reviewers were not kind to it.
Oh.
And
They
you got the
weren't,
crossbow.
Oh,
unfortunately,
we
which is
open
too
with a
bad.
crit.
I think it's actually a really fun game.
Nice. Okay, put it out in the middle. Show the
I
folks.
mean, it's not the most.
All right,
We'll let
so
you out of the office, old man.
I
Wait, did you activate your bottom one too?
Yep.
Oh.
so I crit for 7, like a real wizard.
Is it an 8 reduced to 7 or 7 reduced to 6?
7 reduced to 6. So he's at Dragon's at 34 now.
Yeah, I still did the most damage. Like a real
From your face.
Mr. Chris.
I slammed my face
34.
into his, and I did more damage than your magic
34.
Yeah.
with my face.
It's true.
It's a
Look
terrifying.
at you go there, Mr. Whatever your previous D&D character's name was.
Lamadrin?
Ladrin.
Lamadrin.
The worthless
This is-
mage.
He's already proven to be more useful than Ladrin,
This
and
is
he's had a
Lamadrin-
turn.
This is Lamadrin's sister. The one who could actually use magic.
He could use it.
He was proficient.
All
Oh,
state closes at like
I almost just
7
rolled it
PM,
again.
Something
Callahan?
like that.
Is that Harvey right on him again? Nice. I see you, Harvey. Keep it up.
Ooh, a dragon. You should keep that. He likes you.
He does.
He does like you.
What'd you do to him?
Alright, well, I'm going to activate sneak attack
Ooh.
before.
That
So
sounds like
I
fun.
deal 6 damage down to 5.
29.
Have you show the nice folks what the attack one is? It's the top one that's covered?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
And then I get attacked for 6.
Dragon hit back.
And that gets reduced by 1 down to 5. So I'm down to 14
14.
health.
Yowza.
So there's no healing in this?
There
Yes,
is.
there is.
He
There's
can,
called
I
a cleric.
imagine the cleric can heal.
The cleric has.
We did stub our
If
our
you-
nose up at the healing potions.
If you
Gotcha.
And there were healing
and
potions.
if you roll 3 of the same symbol, there are 2 general skills you can activate. One of them deals 2 damage. The other one heals any ally for 2 health.
3 the same.
So essentially, if you roll 3, but it's not one that you can use, and you go, yeah, I'm going to patch you up because you're bleeding all over me, and I don't like that.
Never happened
So-
to you.
The rogue
Yeah, I know. You're
The
not
rogue
helpful.
stabifies the pale dragon and is promptly rewarded for his efforts
with a brutal stomp
with a brutal stomp.
to the face.
So yeah, my 19 goes down to a 14.
Mr. Chris.
The rogue
It is.
lost a bunch
It's
of health.
14.
It's coming.
You got it down.
Oh,
Okay,
We're
very good.
We're about 45 seconds behind. He
Ah.
went unstable for a good minute and a half there.
Gotcha.
See?
just stop that. Yep.
Very good.
We're there.
Let's
What
see if
did
the
we
ranger
win?
can manage to get a good shot in at the dragon.
That was kind of a junk bucket.
Actually,
The maths.
I'm gonna keep these 2.
Oh, I see that one.
Oh, dragons. Only dragons.
2 crossbows. Those are wizards. Those won't help
They help me.
me. Yeah.
You were thinking my attack for
Come on, crossbows.
We're 3 of something.
Oh,
Lots of crossbows.
no, that's a hammer. That's
Oh.
not gonna help me.
Are
Actually.
those all hammers?
No, they're 2 swords. I wiped on that one.
You
We
failed
got
to
3
activate
of
a
the
skill.
Well, you got
No, you didn't
3
do
the
3.
same.
You got
3
No.
hammers,
hammers.
swords.
No, that's a hammer and
Oh.
2 swords.
Looks really similar, which
It's just a matter of
Yeah,
whether
I
you have
see.
it.
that's
Like,
probably one
no, I
reason
see.
people don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do not like how similar some of the faces are, but
Once you see it, it's actually very easy to tell.
But
But
still, it's
from a distance, it's not super
Yeah.
clear, though. Well, since you failed to activate a skill, which one are you
No, wait.
blanking?
You've got the one in the middle there. Right? That one.
no, that's 2 crossbows and 2, which is what I was trying to do. I was trying to pin the dragon down for negative AC.
The dragon
So-
is unimpressed
Don't you
by
have 2
your
and 2?
quote-unquote
two
marksmanship
specific
and
ones.
handily dodges your arrow.
Crossbow.
Okay. I just can't see right. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're all-
so I need 2 crossbows. I got 2
Yeah.
swords. I'm going
comes with, you know,
it's true.
to cross off critical hit. I might regret that later, but I mean, I only got one more round before the dragon gets a little rampage.
Oh,
He
that's
likes to
bogus.
rampage.
Oh,
That's
well, I got wizards.
yeah.
That's
Hey, you
good.
got a fireball.
Wizards.
Oh, I think I did. Yeah, 3 of them so far. Let's see what else I can do. Actually, that's pretty much the best thing that I can do at this point. So, and you need crossbows, right?
No, I do.
Daggers.
You need daggers.
Cross daggers.
You want to get rid of that dragon too, if you can.
No, you won't keep that one.
All right.
To
so
be
that's
honest,
a
anything
sword
you
and
get
a
out,
hammer
I
as
can work
well.
with most things.
You not only want to keep it, you want to pass it to Weiler.
I don't think you can pass it. It's been used if it
Well, I
Oh,
am
he's
going
stop.
to
I'll allow it.
launch a
Of
fireball.
course you'd allow it.
For
Ooh,
6
yeah.
points minus the 1 AC, will hit him with a fiber.
Resolving not to fail as miserably as his ranger did, the wizard throws a mighty fireball, scoring a solid hit on the dragon.
Do you,
Did you get that?
do you want a sword or a hammer?
Sword.
That's a sword. Those are other dice.
I mean, I do know what dice. Thank you.
Well done, wizard. The dragon roars in pain as you scorch him through his armor.
Scorch.
Armor.
Armor.
They're saying you prance to the side from Phil's attack. And that prancing is a lost art.
I mean, that's accurate.
Wash and dragon hit.
Oh,
Well,
Well,
it's another 5.
why'd you bone it?
You tainted the
So-
dice.
the rogue, thinking the dragon will probably fall for the same trick twice, is swiftly proven wrong as he gets stomped on when the rogue goes in for another critical.
It doesn't matter.
How
which
much?
one I
No.
cover.
5 more damage to our
Minus
injected rogue.
1. So
No,
They-
that's
No,
with
no, no,
minus.
So I take 5
no.
to the 15.
It is still
So I'm
high
down to a
because it
9.
hits for 6.
Right, it is.
The
I
dragon-
was. He was
Derek,
working.
will you stop
The
confusing?
dragon took
Dragon's
no damage.
24.
So the dragon was
The dragon
Weiler-
hit James. James did not hit the dragon.
I hit it.
No.
Dragon
29.
hit James.
Yes.
James
So
failed to
14
hit the dragon.
14 goes down to 9.
Ooh.
There we go.
Alright.
I need these.
No,
Wait a minute. Dragons aren't fire retardant by default?
this one's not a red dragon, so no.
I mean, no, I can't use that joke. That's just wrong. And we're on there.
Maybe you'll hit it this time.
It is a Durpin.
And for Durban, he sure runs circles around you.
1.
It is possible that he kills one of the next on his attack.
It is actually possible.
My health is low enough. Technically, you'd have to get 3 dragons to do it. That's a triple. You could use that to.
No, I got Wild Strike. Because the dragon is prancing around, I had to take a Wild Strike to hit the damn thing. It's a 5-shot, so 4 damage to the dragon, so he's at 20. And do you want any swords? Do you even...
Oh,
No,
I have
that
no
doesn't
use
have-
for swords.
It's an immense, so I could
I mean,
not use
well.
swords.
Oh,
Alright,
and-
old man.
Come on, old man
You
Callahan.
should camera what you did, by the way.
Oh, no, I didn't.
You should do that.
Wyatt's shot. Top one, which is a ranger, a warrior, and a rogue symbol.
Pretty Thank you.
Sorry.
I need
You're
wizards.
bad at this job today.
I've noticed.
Alright.
Today.
Crossbow,
Accurate.
sword, hammer, daggers.
Usually pretty good. Usually pretty good.
Wow, that's
I'm the dragon.
not
I'm supposed to sassafras you at all times.
I guess I will take the sword and the daggers.
You can call it a wash and just roll all 5.
No. This one is the next most powerful one that I can do.
Oh, okay.
I guess there's lightning storm, but I'm not anywhere close
Yeah.
to that one. So
You're feeling, you know.
a wizard.
you're about to die, I would
I
suggest not sassing too much.
That's not me.
Oh god, that's a lot of swords. Swords don't do me any good. I get one more reroll, right?
Yep.
Pull
Alright,
3 rolls.
Come on, dragons.
No dragons.
Boo.
No wizard.
You wash on that one, I do believe, don't you?
Yep. Yeah, I do.
You didn't see a single wizard that roll, did you?
No, I did not.
That's
rough.
hard.
So
Didn't
we're
even give a
gonna
kind.
wash the.
That
It's
doesn't
not gonna
really matter.
It's the end of the round. You're gonna get it back as soon as the dragon hits us all.
Oh well, in that case, make it the lightning storm.
Fair enough.
Pretend like you use it.
Yeah.
The dragon, enraged by these fourth-rate tactics
What
that
did,
worked on
what
him.
did Lightning Storm do?
Lightning storm doesn't do nothing.
Yeah,
'cause
Callahan
failed.
watched. He missed his attack.
It's a failure like we expected.
Yep.
The
pretty
dragon,
much.
enraged by these fourth-rate tactics and somehow being hit while he was prancing.
Fails to
That
roll any
dragon
Dargans. No
That's it.
Dargans. No Dargans.
Harvey.
A lack of Dargans.
Thanks, Harvey.
Back to lack of dragons.
I like that. That feels really good.
We removed.
Keep it
there's-
up.
I found some Dargrins.
Oh, I might be.
Oh, that's Durpin.
Oh, that's a. That's
two Dargrins.
2 Durpins.
I'm gonna get 1 health.
He's in pain, people.
He gets another one. I'm dead. Okay, he did not.
No,
So I'm just at 1 health.
So the dragon swings and hits all of you for 9 damage minus your armors.
So 8 for me.
8 for me.
And that takes me down from 22 to a 13.
14.
13.
Oh no, 13. You don't have armor. You're right.
Dance around in his
I
armpits.
take 8 of that 9. I'm at 13 as well.
Oh, come on.
You said all of these reset?
Yeah,
all
yep.
these are now clear. Your skills are free for use again.
The mage wears wool socks. Fails to generate enough charge to pull
You
off
just
the
want
lightning.
Yeah.
Oh, chat. You bring me
That was a
up.
How
hard
much do we heal when we?
Well done, Harvey.
You don't
get to
heal yourself. You get
If you
somebody
activate the healing skill, you heal for 2.
somebody else.
No, you
No.
you can heal yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, any ally, including you.
Oh, do I do that?
You can't be your own ally.
Well, you can't, AB.
It's like hitting yourself with an EpiPen.
Ooh, a dragon. No, you should keep him. He's a happy boy.
Okay, I have to make a choice between doing damage or healing.
See the comment?
He's at 20. We can run that.
Bearing in mind.
Yes, I did.
Well, yeah, I guess I don't know if you
Yeah.
have an actual.
Well, no, I have a skill for this, so I will.
Well, don't you have sneak attack down there?
Oh wait, yeah, I actually can. I have a skill that can use these 2, so I will use sneak attack.
That's too far away for people to see.
You know what? I don't like you.
You do like chat.
Because I'm pretty or because I'm right?
Neither.
Ah, both. Got it.
So sneak attack for 6 goes down to 5. You want a sword?
No, good.
Dragon's doing some work this time. Y'all have
All
some
on
actual
me.
wounds.
I'm fine.
I
Rogue's like, I got the. Oh, ow.
I mean,
You
I've
hit
definitely.
for 5, right?
Dragon
I
hit
hit it
for
for
5.
5.
Yep.
For a total, so it's 5 after the armor.
Yep.
That's a lot of hammer.
It's hammer time.
Sure you're not the cleric?
Homer time.
Yeah, we'll just pick all 5 of that up.
Oh.
No good at all, huh?
That
A little more variety.
is really nice. I'm gonna keep those 4. Oh no, I'm gonna keep this. Now, dice, be really nice to me, because I am looking for
A dragon.
the rogue.
A dragon.
Come on, rogue.
Rogue dragon.
That's a rogue.
I hate it.
So,
Critical?
yes it is. That's 1 of each class, which gets me what I want to do, and take that dragon to some Pound Town for 6 damage with a critical strike.
Total 6 or a
Total 6. 7 reduced by 1 for its armor.
Hold on, I'm gonna put these out. Put it in there for each of us. So we'll make it work.
That's fine. It's always.
Okay. No wizards again.
You're really bad at being a wizard.
You're not wrong.
Generally not.
I mentioned Lamagin, and guess what happens?
Almighty Falker.
Somehow hell rises up and he becomes lord of it.
That's right. He was good at his job,
He was the worst at
He
everything.
was.
which made him the best.
No.
He was actually technically the best at being the worst.
Let's be honest.
He didn't get a
He
wizard,
was not Lord of Hell for long.
Accurate.
What?
Is the
I
wizard
still
a
am.
damn Hufflepuff?
You were hell for long enough for us to leave, and somebody took that position.
Well,
from
Phil
you.
has scored a mighty critical on the dragon.
Oh yeah.
James got a sneak attack in when it wasn't looking.
Well,
Yeah, this
Is the wizard going to contribute?
No, I'm not.
we got
close-
one more.
I'm
You have
not
another-
close to getting anything.
You have
I
another
need-
roll,
Let's
so
see if
roll
you
the
keep
dragon.
That and try for
No, keep
crit.
the dragon. He's your friend.
Do not
if I-
keep the dragon. I know
If
you'll be
I
tempted.
don't, I wash.
Because
If you
rated
keep
is
it,
horrible.
you'll pass it to James, and then you can have a
If
dragon.
you keep
I
it
will
on,
roll
you
it.
get-
I will
you do
definitely
have that
100%
back
roll
right
it.
there.
No, it's
I have what is
No,
it?
it's not.
Oh, because you have
it's locked.
you have a. Oh, no,
This
you need a
this
sword
game,
too.
the DM
Yeah, I
is
don't
not
have a
God. The
wizard.
DM
I can
has to
keep the
follow
two
the
hammers
rules.
and go for the shield, so, but
Where's one of those pencils? I have some
Oh, that's
revisions.
another way to go.
I have 99 health with 12 armor.
Fascinating.
got a dragon.
Why would you do that?
Got a derpin.
We had
You
had a
got three
discussion about
I
hammers.
did. I did get 3 hammers, so I can activate a healing spell.
It will heal you for 2.
Or me for 2.
And healing you for 2 does not put you away from death's door.
No, it does not. It gets me closer if I heal myself for 2, and then he heals me for
You
2.
do realize the minimum the dragon
Yeah,
can hit
it's
you for
5.
is 5.
I understand. I need to be healed 3
About
times.
30
I
without-
think I'm
it's
going
not
to
worth
heal
healing.
me.
Yeah, it's not worth healing. Healing
So-
me is not.
so-
Now, does that still use up a skill?
Yeah, it locks
Okay.
the healing skill.
You just don't have
You
it.
just
Oh.
don't have,
They
it's not-
definitely should have just put those at the bottom.
Yeah.
Well,
But I'm guessing
you
that's
can,
where we're
you
supposed to
can
write in your new one.
Oh,
Right.
but I also ended up with a dragon.
Right, so you're going to heal for 2, and the dragon's going to hit you for 6. So,
4.
4.
Do 4.
He's at 9.
No. He was at 15. He loses 4. He's back down.
Is wizard a damn Hufflepuff?
Well, no.
He's at 1.
He was at 13. He gained 2 to go to
Moved to
15.
2.
And
No.
he's going to lose 6. So he'll be at 9.
Oh, that's right. He has no armor class.
Right.
You also deleted.
Whoops.
Ooh. That is
Hang on,
just giant cart.
We'll get this fixed.
Dragon was at 9. James was at 1.
There we go.
Yep, we're good now.
Sorry.
Professionals.
We're doing some damage.
Come on, dragon. Counterattack.
Let me get 2. Let me get 2 not.
Pyrrhic
Can I
victory.
use dragons for this equals here?
You may not.
No.
Dragons may never be used to activate skills.
That's a dumb rule. You're saying dragons don't have skills? You're a liar.
Dragons really don't have skills.
Okay, so I flanking strike it, and as I go to flanking strike it,
It kills
it
you.
eats me.
No, it
More
just stomps on
specifically, you go for the flanking strike, you spook it, and it steps backwards on your face.
So I'm at negative.
Do you do damage though?
He'll do the damage. The damage happens
Okay.
first.
So just to verify, can they bring me back up by healing me?
They may not. They may resurrect you after the hunt. for
I'll
2
take that
gold.
crossbow.
Can
by
we
the way.
loot his corpse
He doesn't
for
have
the
it.
gold?
Oh.
That doesn't make any sense.
So,
But you're only splitting it 2 ways now, so.
No!
Yes, you are a corpse. you, as a corpse.
My
you do
corpse
not-
will argue!
he had a
Is there an-
crossbow.
Is there an
Can
undead
you pass
class?
that dice to me?
Yes, he.
How much damage did he do?
How much?
I
did you
did
do?
5 after reductions.
That's not bad.
So the dragon's almost dead.
The dragon is almost
I have
dead.
definitely earned the
And-
gold that is going to be spent on reviving me.
What?
I have definitely earned the money that is going to be spent on reviving
See,
me.
there's a cleric we left back in town.
We'll spend his money.
No.
I have a feeling he'll object.
Oh.
Rightfully so.
So I get to start with a
Maybe.
crossbow.
Nice.
So we're on our way, folks. All I gotta do is hit it for
Is
4.
there a necromancer?
There is not.
I mean,
not
that seems...
revive you as a zombie bumblebee.
I will
That
play the
really
necromancer
sucks.
and revive myself as a stabby boy.
There we go. We're going to pick those up. Going from a second roll.
Ooh.
You really aren't doing well.
Well, I think he got something in there.
He's technically built up most of the critical strike.
I've already used it.
Then you know he's got nothing.
Actually, I'm 2 parts away. I just need a sword here.
You need 2 dragons.
His money will be
Double back.
your reward.
If you die and I kill, I get to keep all the monies.
Yes, you do. Ooh, that's 2 swords.
No, the
I
best
only
part,
needed 1.
The best part would be is if he dies.
And you
So-
can pass me a wizard.
That prancing dragon is still prancing around, so I had to take another wild strike in the dark.
It's dancing because it actually killed one of you.
No,
What'd
it's
you hit it for?
prancing. I hit it for 5, but the armor is 4. I dropped it.
Oh, thank God.
That means
You're
I get
still
paid.
dead. Yeah, we get paid.
So,
I'm gonna stab you.
And I'll tell stories of how I constantly had to save the rogue's life.
you get
'Cause-
paid. It's 4 gold, half of which is going to be spent on reviving your rogue. So you each get 1.
So I have 2 gold.
No. You're doing it wrong.
And we get...
No.
We'll go back to
Is
town
it-
for the cleric.
Is the experience split between us?
I was there.
Let me check on
Oh.
that.
No, you're dead.
No, I did more damage than you.
Let me check how it works.
I
Hold
don't
on.
think so.
I know I did more than him because he failed horribly.
No.
Amongst all the heroes that took part in the hunt, dead or alive. And actually, gold is distributed similarly.
Oh,
But since you're also getting revived, there's 2 gold to split 3 ways.
You owe me gold.
I owe you none.
So
No.
that's
What's the experience? 10 divided by 3?
3. One of us gets 4.
Not the dead guy.
Good point.
In fairness, the dead guy only needs 3 to level.
Yeah, I leveled.
So you get 3,
I'll take 3.
and then
Do
1
I
through
have
3,
to spend that
you
experience?
get
to
the
level?
extra.
Or do I just keep it?
4, 5, 6, I get it.
Okay, so there's just experience points.
3. You get 4. I get 3. So I go up a level. So I'm now level 2.
Yeah, you don't because you failed.
Well, he wasn't.
You were
wrong.
supposed to protect me.
Blah, 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 blah.
That's why I pay. That's why I hired you.
I'm not a
What do we
cleric.
get when they go up
Higher
to
than
I'll tell you in a moment.
Oh, thank
So-
you.
I mean, I was going to pay you, but you didn't do
For
your job.
those of you who have leveled up, Rogue, add 1 to your AC.
That will come in handy.
Each of you also may take a skill upgrade, which means you can put a +1 next to any of the skills that you have on your sheet, and it
Ooh.
is +1 effectiveness on that skill henceforth.
That's just for the people that level.
That's just for the people who leveled.
Ooh.
Important people.
How do I know when I level?
When you get to 6 XP.
Okay.
So you're halfway there. And
2/3.
then,
What else can we do with our leveling?
each
do
time
I-
your hero gains a level, it will also increase their maximum hit points. Roll the dragon dice a total of 3 times, each time setting aside any that show the symbol matching your hero's class.
So roll all 5, or roll 1.
Roll all. It says roll the dice, so roll all 5, but you set aside any that show the symbol matching your class.
Oh, come
So you're
on.
hoping to get all of them.
Maybe you guys should stick to child dragon hunting. Or murder dragons in a more upscale neighborhood. See what I did there?
There's 1.
Okay, then roll your 4.
1.
Alright, so you
That
gain
hurts.
1 plus 1 additional.
So I'm up to 23. Do I get anything? Do I go up an IC or anything with that?
You sure don't.
Damn. But I do get +1 damage to something.
You get +1 damage to something.
Uh-oh, the scores aren't showing. What was my health done to?
Oh,
But your health is going to go back to full. So we're going to go back up
so
to
Yeah, I
your
got
plus
it.
I
one.
3 plus 1.
Yep.
Okay, so 4.
This was a good level for the rogue.
Question. If I took it on that one, would that be a negative due to the AC?
Let me check.
Tough room.
It's ineffectiveness.
What it say?
Makes sense.
Harvey made a joke and didn't get
And if he
anything
gets
out
it,
of
its
it.
AC below 0, does that mean we do extra damage? Does that mean
The nerds are
I'm
too
all
busy
for
being
this?
I do not know that. I will see if there's something here for that.
I'm debating upgrading my just basic stats to 2 daggers.
Well, I'm going to sit out.
Choose an
anyways.
attack or healing skill on your character sheet and write a +1 next to it. The ranger's skill, I believe, is.
Any of you play Heroes of Storm by chance?
Pin down is not eligible for that bonus.
Damn.
It must be an attack or a healing skill. Huh?
Did any of you play Heroes of the Storm?
I played briefly.
I haven't played it in years.
Mr. Chris,
Do we
rotate.
Do anything? So we upgrade one of these?
One
do
of
we
those
have a
gets
choice
a
of doing
plus-
something besides that? Or is that the only thing?
That's the only thing you can do.
Shoot in, old man.
Then I will
Let's say,
upgrade
would you like me to just
strike.
move so you can have your seat back?
I'm happier to sit over here. This is a comfy chair.
It's very nice.
This was not a bad round for me. I mean, I'm down, but I also
I
came
was gonna
back
say,
up with good.
You didn't get paid, but you got a good level up, so hopefully you'll
You
be a little
died.
more sturdy.
And I got 2 armor now.
What is hell like?
I went to Purgatory. It was just blank. I got to see all the people I've killed.
So,
there was a lot of you in there.
Do not think too many people play Heroes of the Storm. I think they all started playing it and then stopped playing it, Harvey.
yeah.
Yeah, nobody
was-
in my gaming group really likes playing it. So
It's not my type of game. Like,
I don't think
I've
I've ever
tried.
played it.
So anyway, the Pale Dragon is dead, and your names are becoming
Valiant.
more well known.
what's your health?
22.
mine is 23.
What's my max again? I need
24.
24 for me.
I'm climbing up the ladders of healthedness. Someday I'm gonna get a really cool dagger.
What's yours at now?
Me? 23.
23. That was a good level up for you, sir.
Yeah, he leveled real nice.
We're gonna have to change the logos in some way.
I can do that really quick.
Why?
Because we've rotated Phil out, so we've got to rotate
It's-
his logo out.
At this point, it doesn't. I'm confused.
Oh, you guys have special logos, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's using Shane's.
Yeah, I get that.
And
So there you go.
there you go. You're already back.
I can see the screen.
What's our new
so-
dragon?
And I turned off my
So,
tablet, so I
we're
can't
getting to
see the
that.
stream.
Oh,
The Pale Dragon is dead, and your names are becoming more well known. Hopefully, your real glory days are still to come.
Oh, goody.
Just take that off. New Dragon is going to start with 55.
Sends a pattern.
He also has a special ability, which we'll get to in a moment when I finish reading the adventure. Alright. Home sweet home. Back to your favorite spot and another pint of ale. This time the fine one, as you can all afford to spend some gold on your recuperation before you go back out to face the infernal flames.
He's joking, right? We don't have that much money.
all right. Did they want to buy any equipment?
I will go over that in a
What
moment,
did you
but yes,
say?
there is new equipment.
Because I have gold to spend. So,
Well, I'll tell you what's there in a second. The last one was not such a fire.
interrupt one more time. Sorry.
Okay, best be the last. The last one was not such a fire breather, was he?
Have a good night, Harvey. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, Harvey.
Night, Arby.
A squeaky voice and breath purified with alcohol makes you put down your pints.
Burp.
I think you met my brother before, the small man continued. Iago, pleasure to meet you. Alright, you still looking for another dragon? I know you are. Well, I just got word on a new king's bounty for a vicious black beast that ripped apart a whole castle just to feast off the king's guard inside. You get most of the information that Iago could provide, and set off the very next morning to hunt the black beast of Raindrop Keep. The sun has set as you arrive at Raindrop Keep, or what's left of it. The entire place has been burned to the ground. As you find a nice stream to water your horses, a fearful scream can be heard from west. You quickly decide to ride off to search for the beast. After just a few minutes, you see that a small village is under attack from the blackest of dragons. All you know at this point is how savage this dragon is, as you draw your weapons and pray to your favored god for their blessing. Now, there are things you can buy between rounds. There's one of each, with the exception of the haste potion. You can buy a small healing potion, which heals 4 hit points.
You might want to look in that.
A regular healing potion, which heals for 7. A scroll of knowledge that lets you use a skill. The haste potion, which lets you reroll up to 2 dragon dice. A vision potion, which adds a crossbow symbol to your roll. A mana potion, which adds a magic symbol to your roll. A stealth potion that adds a dagger symbol to your roll. And a steel shield, which is good for +1 AC for the entirety of one hunt.
What is the... Oh, just one?
Just one, but it's the whole hunt. So, not a round, but
Yeah.
for the whole battle against hunger.
What's the cost of these things?
Everything is 1 gold except for the shield, which is 2.
Of course.
Can I get the one that gives you the crossbow?
You want to buy the vision potion?
Yeah.
Yep.
You want to mark me down there, Chris? Thank you.
And the skill potion lets you use a skill or just unblock one?
It unblocks one, basically.
I'm gonna save my money.
Attaboy.
You should look into buying those healing potions.
I mean, ironically, they're about the same price as just reviving me.
Yeah, no.
They're only half the price of reviving
Yeah,
you.
but I have way more health than that.
Alright, well, if nobody else is
I also have
buying
AC than
anything,
everyone else now.
What does this ugly beast look like?
let's bring him up here.
I'm now the tankiest person in the
This is
party.
what this lovely boy looks like. He also has a special ability.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
Shockwave. When damage is inflicted by this dragon in his fury phase, so when he gets his turn to attack, lock a die on it. That die cannot be used until released. To release a locked die, a hero must sustain damage from a counterattack.
Yeah.
That's stupid.
Yeah. it's
Savage
horrible.
and brutal beast of prey uses his brute strength to overcome his
horrible.
foes.
We
What's
lose
his
a
health?
what?
55.
Once it's his turn, we're gonna lose a dice until one of us takes a reaction.
55 health.
Yep, I'm there.
Oh,
He's a happy boy.
you are horrible.
You're the one that takes the hit.
Yeah,
We
probably.
decided.
I mean, it'll be right after his turn. So it
Who
makes
has the
sense.
most armor here?
It's me.
I don't know. We should let him.
I mean,
You should cast your armor spell on me, so that I have more.
Or
or
I'll
he's
cast
gonna
something.
die.
And you get to. I don't think you get the choice on bringing me back. So
It doesn't make any sense.
So you just wasted money.
What's the king's bounty on this beast?
Oh, it's just massive.
5.
it is 5.
Oh!
He's
Move
good
up
for
in the
12
world.
HP.
You will be living like a Romanian princes at this time.
We'll get to eat dinner.
Every team needs a Krellin.
We can stay in a hotel.
Ah! We're gonna have to get a James kill counter, just like kill counter.
Wait, what? Hey, that's not fair.
I am an
Just
adult.
because admittedly I do get annihilated every time I play with you people.
It isn't a cooperative game. We're playing a literal cooperative game.
Plus is 8. Every team needs a Krillin.
Yeah, that's what I laughed at.
Yeah, my question was, who's going to bite the bullet? Somebody said him, and then it's like, every team needs a Krillin.
Shane's not even here. He's causing more problems.
Love. His corruption spreads.
Oh, that was horrible. We're just gonna ignore that whole roll.
No dragons. I saw lots of those. You could roll them again. Yes.
Oh,
More dragons. Dude. He wants to be friends.
Could be worse though. You could be Yamcha.
Could be what?
You could be Yamcha.
yeah. At least Krillin is pretended like he's not completely worthless.
Krillin got
He's the
18.
strongest human.
Yeah. Yamcha's just straight up worthless.
Useless.
Those aren't dragons. Those aren't dragons at all.
I kept the wrong 2 dice.
You monster.
Oh, that's just stupid.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get anything at all.
Not even a heal or
Nothing.
He did not.
I
roll
kept the
every
wrong.
time.
I kept the wrong 2 dice when I rolled. So I got the same thing again. But 2 of these were worth something, and 2 of them were not, and the 2 that I kept were not.
and you're bad at your job.
Yeah. I was too busy laughing at you to actually strike the dragon.
Yeah, I caught that.
Well, which skill are you locking?
I'll lock the crappy one. Stab.
Oh, I do go. For
I am Snowboy.
We're reversing.
Hi, Magic Moose
We're
Moo.
reversing
Magic
the order.
Moose Moo.
Hey, Moose Moo.
Musto, check the emotes. We got you something.
Oh, I got a couple wizards already. That's not a bad start.
Here you go, old man.
Alright, let's
You
see.
get him
here.
one of those
Daggers,
little,
swords, and
Those
hammers.
little dice things to hold on to him.
A crap crook.
Yeah.
So I can take
Spyglass.
strike for 5.
Yeah, that's the one I upgraded. So I now do 6.
Yeah, I'm already guaranteed.
That
to get
should
these
work on
magic
the
rolls.
mobile device.
Alright.
Hey,
Ooh, that's a lot more wizards.
That's a spicy meatball right there.
Yeah,
Do you
so I'm
have
up
four
to a
wizard?
fireball.
Hey!
You do
look at all
anything
those
with
pretty
swords
emotes.
or wizards?
Let's go to him next.
Oh, swords or wizards? Do you any good?
Oh, not really.
Fine.
I mean,
No,
you don't
serious. I'm a hammer.
You don't have to reroll.
Wizards work. Oh, I'm not gonna.
Because yeah, then you might get dragons and
I know. So I'm casting a fireball
Fury
for
roll.
6 minus whatever his armor is.
I don't think he has armor.
No armor? Good. 6.
He has
Right
no
to
armor.
the face.
Right to the
He
face.
does not have armor, so he can enjoy 6.
I'm giving you a wizard anyway. I'll have to keep it.
That you can now reroll.
Yeah.
James,
Yes.
did you get a shot to the face?
He did not.
Oh.
There was a complete lack of face.
James is kind of testing the waters to see how things go.
Boy, that was a bad
I was
roll.
too busy laughing at the wizard.
Oh, I believe I did more damage than you.
I mean, good job.
Yeah.
That's-
Don't worry, I'll do more. Well, like
You'll
look at
die.
the directions.
And
Probably.
soak up like half the money for not.
But I also soak up all the damage. You don't have to feel the dragon biting you. And that's probably what his new main attack is. Yep, jaws. Yeah,
He's a hungry
I'm gonna
one.
get to feel the jaws this time.
I hope so.
Thank you.
I need you all to roll some more dragons for me.
We've rolled.
I'm gonna smite your ass.
Ooh, yes, smart.
Show the chat what a smite is gonna do.
4 darms.
4 damage.
4 darms.
Gonna need to see some more out of you, Chris.
It's my heart in here. I'm sorry.
Can you dice? Solid kill.
This Southern Belle does not treat well when it is hot. The vapors are getting me.
Alright. Well, I got an attack. Oh wait, no. That's one I'm locked out.
You got gas?
Keep those.
Different kind of vapor, sweetheart.
Oh. Bummer. Is this the part where you start the death spiral?
Yeah, I failed.
My lord, this is a
That's
bad,
the one I
bad
blocked
roll.
out.
You didn't do anything, did you?
No, I did not, and
Wow.
I took a jaws to the face, and now I have to block out another one.
You're really bad at this.
Reaping Jaws is good for 6 damage, minus the rogue
2,
2, so he'll
4.
take 4.
I'm not down to my original health.
Do me a favor and show the chat which attacks are blocked out now, since you have 2 now that are blocked.
Sudden death and stab.
They actually can't see that.
No, we're 3 seconds behind. Give it a minute.
That's
Yeah.
fine. We'll put it over here for a moment.
This guy makes Medea sound weak.
Oh, do you want?
Oh my lord!
Do you want stabby or crossbow?
Oh,
Because that's what my entire thing was made up of.
He's not using them for anything, so...
yeah, I'll take a crossbow.
All right, one of those is a crossbow.
Actually, can I just keep that roll?
You may not.
I rolled it for you. It was a custom auto crit.
There's a crossbow.
See, I'm taking all the damage, so you don't have to.
Ouch.
That's a
That
lot
would've
of
been good.
Can I get
damage.
that back? Can we just roll that back a little bit and I stabbed the living crap out of the thing?
I'm sorry, Lamadrin doesn't know how to rewind time.
He does. He did.
He
was a
he
dick
does
about
it.
He didn't.
Oh wait, no, that was the.
How do you spell Yahtzee?
That was that annoying, demon.
my
Oh, good, a wizard.
B-Z-E-E.
Oh, I think I just critted. Let's see here, wizard,
I'm cool with feeding the wizard some,
Sword.
build up his,
Hammer.
confidence.
daggers,
I mean, Lord knows you haven't been doing
and
it.
crossbow.
I'm
I
building
did.
up his confidence.
All right, excellent.
I'm already confident enough. I'm a rogue. It just comes with it.
All right.
You confidently missed him twice and then got bitten.
All right, how much
I
did you
let
take
him bite
in
me.
that bit?
Oh, okay.
Oh, how much damage did you take when you got bit?
I don't,
You
I
took
don't-
4.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Took 4.
Total 4.
Yeah. So it should be down to 19.
And I just critted the dragon for 7.
Ooh, that's got some stink on it.
That
right.
was a mighty fine hit.
That's right.
I'm gonna die again.
You have the most armor and have comparable hit points to everybody now. How you do?
Why you fail?
I don't like having to block out a skill if you fail.
That's
It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's extremely fair.
It's not fair at all.
You just shouldn't have blocked that.
Get him.
Yeah, admittedly, looking back on it, yeah, I should have blocked like crit strike. It would be awesome if I could get it, but it's a hard one to get.
It is.
I should not block the easiest one.
The holiest of holy strikes. 5 more HP down. You stay down, dragon.
5 more
Did
damage?
you have any to pass over?
No,
Okay.
they were both wizards.
Alright, let's get a crit. Just let's get a crit strike.
Roll a bunch of dragons.
That is almost a crit strike.
And roll a dragon. Twice.
Do I go for the crit strike?
What are we kickstarting so far, Braden?
Hmm?
Magic Moose Moo asks, what are we kickstarting so far?
Oh, I got
What do you got coming?
Sin's Infernal Deck Builder. I've got 5-minute Mystery. I've got Red Outpost. I've got those are the ones that I can remember for right now.
I've got the entirety of Dice Throne Season 1 and 2.
Whole
And
round of
the
the
new
wash.
Red Dragon in
You can have-
Evil Poogie.
Any
Wait,
dice?
what?
Any dice but
It
the
just got
dragon.
announced.
Did you do
Oh.
anything?
So a wizard?
Shut up.
He did nothing
Did you?
again.
Did you get hit by the dragon at least?
No.
No, all he does is sit there and soak up like money.
I have Dice Throne Season 1 on the way. I have Super Fantasy Brawl on the way. I have On Tour coming and Here to Slay, which I will be making the print and play and bringing that in real quick.
Go for it.
Once they get the final version put out, the print and play, I'll make it and bring it.
That Batman the Animated Series game looks really good, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was intrigued. I loved the show as a kid. It's gotten better as I'm an adult.
Well, so
And
far,
you have coming in, James?
I
Hit
only
the-
Kickstarter I'm working is the Hero Forge one. The color, I'm probably gonna have Ember made as a color one since Callahan has let me down so much
All right.
with minis.
does
I put my money
Sword
towards
or
video
wizard?
games, so
Yeah, but
Stoneheart is on my
Alright.
short list.
unless we get a new campaign,
What'd you do
started
over
up
there?
before it
I'm doing
comes
a
out.
strike for
Doing a
5.
strike? For 5?
Strike for 5. It's a favor.
Really makes me
And
feel
if
bad
you
that
want
the
one of
wizard's
those, you
actually
may have-
successfully doing damage.
The wizard has out DPS'd you literally every round this go.
Have you hit all 3?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a problem.
What'd you do?
You'll never shut up.
Oh, I
did
was
5
way
of the
better than
damage.
James.
He'll never shut up without this. Even if he dies now.
Ever.
Callahan, how much you hit it for?
5.
5?
Ow.
What is it? 28?
I need you to start hitting the wizard. He needs to die so I don't have to hear him talk.
How does this work?
Okay.
I'm using Blessing. It says reroll.
Okay, so blessing, if you have a blessing, you're allowed to reroll the dice, but it's a skill that you have to give out, basically. It should be one that's on your sheet.
It is.
So he's
So basically, the way that it works is you get a blessing token, and then you can spend that blessing token later on to do a reroll.
Okay.
So if you do that, you can give it to anybody. It does not have to
Let's
be
be honest.
Look, giving it to you might not be the worst decision.
How much pain drain do I take?
Oh, how much?
You rolled a dragon.
One dragon. He hits you for 6 as he bites you.
That's the little bite.
That's the
Yeah.
little bite.
How
Yeah.
much was it?
6.
Why?
Uh,
body's all
6
squishy
to
and
Chris.
To Chris. Yep.
Spirit is willing, but the flesh is spongy and bruised.
Oh my.
Well,
Good heavens.
Okay, so we need him not to roll anything. I can't have less dice.
You can though. That's
We
the best
can
part of this
leave
dragon.
his corpse. And
You are
keep
not
the
allowed
money.
to. No!
That's
He hit!
smart.
He hit!
That's a dragon.
This is a problem.
Divine problem.
I mean, the top one does 13 damage.
So the
the
dragon,
middle one is
enraged
10.
by the wizard's constant barrage of attacks, goes in for an attack on everybody.
Oh, thank God.
But he gets one more.
Let's not get one more, because...
Yahtzee?
Oh, thank God.
Sadness. That's the wrong kind of Yahtzee.
Heavens to Betsy.
So all of you will take 6
I take 4.
as he bites all of you. He's a nibbler.
I will nibble on you.
We all
And
took 6, except for James. who took
because
4.
he hates you, it belongs to him until he hits somebody.
So, next turn.
I didn't care anyway.
There you go, sir.
I did care.
Oh,
good, you go first. You
Yeah.
get bit.
yeah, I'm aware, thanks.
That's your punishment for not doing any damage.
How did the rogue become the tank?
I don't know.
Because they didn't give me any armor.
Yeah, it makes no
Which
sense.
is weird.
Yeah.
I expected you to have, like,
So we
3
clear our
armors.
skills now, right?
No, no,
2
no,
round,
no.
we clear the skills off?
Yes, observing is cool.
Let's see.
Okay.
Hey, look, a dragon. 2 dragons.
Oh, good.
You should keep those.
Keep one.
Keep both.
I am actually going to keep on.
Do it. Roll more dragons.
Does that do anything?
I'm almost tempted to try and reroll this to get a magic so that I can heal a little bit, but
Might get another dragon.
yeah. So I'm going to just reroll all
Ooh,
3.
you might get lots of dragons.
He did.
He
He got 2.
So he has a total of 3.
No, he has 3.
Oh no.
So he's going to take 13.
So the dragon, after deciding which of you is the tastiest,
Shut up. We get the dice back. Shut up.
you get the die back as he strikes from
Down to
above,
2.
dealing 13 damage
I am down to
to
2.
the rogue.
You do that a lot.
I did my job, and I took the hit. Shut up and kill it.
How much did he take?
13.
13 minus his 2 will mean
So
he
11.
takes 11.
Oh, so he's at 4.
Yeah.
How much did you hit the dragon for?
Shut up.
Nothing.
He didn't.
He hit it for a grand total of a goose egg.
He ate it. He hit it for heartburn.
Found
Also
Krillin.
Krillin.
I found the Krillin.
It doesn't deal damage.
I don't like you. Ooh, that's
The
a sword.
dagger. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty much guaranteed for something. Come on, not a dragon.
That's a magic.
It's another wizard.
Dang.
All right, so
I
now
wanted a dragon.
let's see. That one does.
I blocked out my crit strike.
Probably not the
Just
worst.
couldn't get me to
I
crossbow.
probably should have blocked out the one that requires 2.
So we're doing a strike.
What
We're
kind
doing a
of
strike for 5.
Strike for
And
5.
I'm passing a hammer onto the cleric.
Show the rogue how deeps is done.
How much you beat him for?
5.
Put my hood up and disappeared. You cannot see me.
You should keep
Ah,
those dragons.
gross.
Those are good rules.
I can tell you it does not feel good. Don't take them.
You should take them.
You took like a man.
I did. My rogue is just even more upset now. He's bloodthirsty.
Oh, good, another hammer.
Well, he's gotten a taste for you now, so he's going to come back to finish
He
you off
really
when he wants.
will. If he gets another turn, I'm dead.
Probably.
Because this party doesn't heal.
It is not.
I'm going to use a shield.
Gonna buff your AC by 2.
I am.
Oh my god, you killed Kenny.
Alright, there you go, sir.
All right, let's see if I can go for an entire hunt without succeeding at anything.
Translation?
Kind of like
Well, that's a start.
You're bad at this.
I really am.
Just pass the rest of your turn and give me the wizard. It would be nice if you
Okay.
could contribute.
I am
some
going to
way.
strike for 6.
Well,
That's
the
good.
third reroll. You could do better.
Don't do it.
No, I'm not that dumb. That's a wizard for you.
It's a trick.
So he's down to 19.
Yeah. I'll dealt 6 to it.
Those are some Dargans.
I always am.
I mean, he hit it. This is a new place for him, this fight.
Yeah, I joined the fight. The dragon shouldn't have hit me for 13 damage. Now I'm in the game.
I feel like
three
you
of a
should have
kind.
it because
That's
your
three
left
of a
arm
kind.
was
And I've
delicious.
already used the strike.
I already grew it back.
I should have re-rolled those as well.
You're just convincing him there's more to eat now.
It's a phantom arm that I attacked him with. I'm a death blade. Or what is it? The
Well, no dragons.
ghost blade
There's that.
rogue.
So that's handy.
I'm stabbing with ghost daggers.
You can zap him.
Ghost daggers.
Maybe
Not
do
into
something
just
special.
They are low in carbs.
No, I think he's
I
gonna
have
get a
debated-
zot and you're gonna get a hammer. Is
I
what
have
I
debated
think.
playing that. In the,
There's a hammer for you, and a magic
Summon
bolt
their
for
daggers.
4.
4 damage?
4.
Hey,
The little
Get
one.
in there.
damage is damage at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, this dragon hits
Some
like
of
a
us,
freight train.
some of us are not enjoying the ouchies that we haven't dealt.
They're delicious.
It's all the wizard's fault. Pretty sure he put something in my armor.
Yeah, barbecue sauce.
Well, I do. With just a hint
Wow.
of Worcestershire.
Did you put ketchup on me?
Wow.
Now anoint yourself in these holy herbs and seasonings.
You would. You would.
Sage and rosemary for the best. I mean,
I need you to take a
Incense.
quick bath with all of these things. Yeah, it's a little hot.
hot sauce? No, that's not hot sauce.
I call it a marinade.
Marinade. It's French.
Or not.
I am smiting it for another 4 HP.
Mightage.
Another 4. Boy, it's getting to be a race who's winning over there in the damage category
It's obviously me.
between Chris and
Hey, you know what?
Callahan.
You know what? We don't need names for who's doing well.
That rogue, I tell you
Way
what.
to go, Krillin. Keep it up.
Krillin
You know
in the
what?
house.
Destructo disc!
He still ends up being just fine. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Sounds about right.
That looks like critical strike.
No, it looks like nothing. It's continuing to be nothing, and I already used critical strike up doing nothing.
Also good. More of that.
Why
Give me
would
some
you
dragons.
do that?
Alright, I got a stab and a stab, so I got a success.
Finally.
I didn't know. Did we bring a rogue?
Do we?
Well, that's a great question you've asked.
Did you rent a rogue or did you bring a rogue?
Okay, so how much health? It
Because
does
that
not-
seems
it
like a
has-
rent a rogue to me.
So,
You're
how much
gonna
health do I
die.
have? No. Well,
Yeah.
I will be at 0 health.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Hold on. Can you give him a reroll?
He cannot because he blessed himself.
Yeah, you did that wrong.
Decisions.
Define
We
roll.
were aware of this when he. Okay, so
Smote.
I flank and strike it, and again
How much damage does the flanking strike do?
6. I was hoping it was enough to kill it before it could attack me back, but it's not.
Nope.
It
that's
would have
ugly.
been if you had done any of
Yeah,
the job before.
yeah, I know. I'm aware. Here's
so
a-
you're out.
You know what? You know, that's technically
Is
accurate.
this anything that
That's
I
a
could-
wizard.
Oh, it is. Okay.
The
I
dragon
would point out,
deciding that
I
he's
had to
willing
like
to go
half
for
your
the forbidden
damage
fruit
because I
that's
have
stabbing
fed you a
him.
wizard. every
Finishes
single
off his
time.
leftover snack.
You know what?
Krillin.
You know, I don't think I'm gonna return. I don't know. I don't think this is a very enjoyable experience.
I'm the GM. It's not supposed to be enjoyable.
Wizards. Well, this is going the wrong way.
You're supposed to see me go down and be raged and
That
murdering.
didn't work out too bad.
Actually, 2 wizards, 2 hammers.
Good.
Sounds like he might have done it.
I mean, I'm still gonna-
Nope, that's just a shield for me.
God damn it.
So 2
Two
2
AC.
AC.
I mean,
You
the
wanna
best
cross
part
roll?
is
No.
the best part is they're gonna get to roll for money again because I know they're not gonna. Technically, I can get 1 money.
You will get a gold.
No,
Yeah, because it splits evenly.
no,
After
It does do that.
It does.
no.
I will be up to 2. I am sadly hemorrhaging gold from the party.
All right. I'm going to do the
Potentially.
killing strike on the dragon.
I like it when you do the
How
killing
much
strike on the
damage does the
dragon.
killing strike do?
It's a holy strike for 5 damage.
Hey!
You guys were
Test
level.
my righteous fury.
Is that enough to kill the dragon?
Dolly
Pretty
Parton
much everything
said
is
it
enough to kill that
best.
dragon at this point.
Kiss my grits.
Kiss my grits.
That was Flo, though, wasn't it?
Was it?
All right,
I think it
so
was Flo.
No,
Dragons
you're not
defeated. I
supposed to be
get.
doing that. Work for
Yep.
State Farm.
We need to invest in some sensor beams.
You had every opportunity to buy potions.
I mean, obviously,
Literally every
I'm going to buy some potions
Yeah.
for Shroud.
You think?
Can I just get a resurrection potion?
Nope.
Is it 2 gold?
2 gold. So, of the 5 gold you received, 2 is going to resurrect the rogue fund, and each of you will walk away with 1 gold.
That feels bad.
You'll also each all receive.
So far, you've sucked
I'm
up
out.
about 45% of the funds.
Time out. Since he already used 2, can I get a gold?
No.
You were not part of the fight, so no.
Well, I mean, they can bring it back to me.
No.
I need
the
that
good
gold
news
to
is
invest
each
in
of
not
you also
dying.
receive 4 XP.
I
I level.
6 levels.
Yeah, I believe that'll level everyone up to level 2.
What do we need to get to level 3?
14 XP.
Okay, so next fight.
So what can I do? I was engaging with chat.
So, for leveling, you get to pick a skill, an attack skill or a heal skill, and you may add +1 to its capabilities.
So +1, I don't get it.
So,
Oh,
any of
never
those
mind.
skills
Can you increase damage by 1?
increase the damage or healing by 1.
I'm with
And then
you.
I need the dice.
And then you need the dice. You're rolling to match the symbol of your class.
How many times?
You set aside any that match, and you can roll up to 3 times.
Nice. Getting some health.
Clerics get
That's it. 4.
3.
So you
so
got
3
4 total health?
plus 1, so 4.
Nice.
And then give those to the wizard, so the wizard can
28
do
for
the
me.
same.
Nice. How about
What
you
am I
start
doing now?
tanking?
You're leveling up.
What's
But
this
what am I
about
looking
tanking?
for?
You're
about you
trying
start
to match
tanking?
the symbol of
I
your
don't have
class.
any
Wizard
armor.
is-
I want wizard.
And this dress
You know what
does
you
not
could've-
make itself.
You know what you could
Right.
have done?
One.
You could have
I
given me the
roll 3
armor
times.
that you
Yep,
made.
set aside any that match, and then
I wouldn't be
roll
dead.
3 times.
You would have saved us so much. They give me either of your 2 blessings.
It was funnier than
It
that.
was
2.
not.
Well, and you add 1 to the total, so 3.
But next time, because you stole
that
my
goes-
money, I might
what
have
do I
to
It's your maximum
consider
hit points.
hilarity for gold's sake.
Yes, yes.
You're tougher
You are,
now.
you are spending 2 gold
Little.
per hunt for funnies.
Look,
Callahan, you.
The rogues
wanna
died
hang out
twice.
with me now?
Sure.
Switching out. You're gonna sit at the tavern and regale women.
I can do that.
All right.
Chris, what's your max now?
I'm 28.
What can we buy?
we'll get to that.
You don't get to buy anything.
Invulnerability potion?
What's your max now? Or what's my max? 20.
Yours didn't.
23.
Oh, right, you're switching in.
Switch your logo too.
I did.
Thank you.
You're all set.
Alrighty.
Better at keeping up with chat.
Well, the Black Terror has been halted thanks to the surviving heroes. The king himself received a message from the village elders about your brave deeds.
Brave deeds of doing nothing.
Uh,
I stabbed
you
twice.
can. There
Once.
are one of each of these again, except for the healing potion, with the good healing potion, which there are 2 of. You can buy a small healing potion for 1 gold, a healing potion for 1 gold, holy water for 1 gold, which add a hammer to your roll, a stealth potion for 1 gold, which adds daggers to your roll, a steel shield for 2 gold, adds 1 to your AC for 1 hunt, a magic shield, which adds 2 AC for 1 hunt for 4 gold, a magic sword, which adds a sword symbol every turn for 5 gold
Does that.
for 1 hunt,
Oh.
and a pinpoint crossbow adds a crossbow symbol every turn for 5 gold for 1 hunt.
For 5 gold?
For
Yeah.
5
Even if I wasn't
those
siphoning gold,
hammer
it would-
potions, are there?
just 1.
Your one's not going
buy
to
it.
transfer into a 5 anytime soon.
What's it called?
It is holy water.
I'm buying 2.
This place has the good stuff.
I'm buying both of the 7-point health potions.
Okay, so for 2 gold, you're going to buy those.
Yeah, so I'm down to 0 gold.
Okay.
What did you buy?
I bought both of the 7-point health potions. If I'm going to tank,
Seems
I'm going to buy
appropriate.
tank items.
You buying
Seems
anything,
appropriate.
feel?
No, I'm good. I've got my vision potion.
Hello, Beelzebuddy.
Hey,
Hey!
Beelzebub. Dragons are murdering people.
No,
You say-
no.
you can't
Dragons are
fucking do
murdering
But
me.
you had to res the rogue, and then you would have had 5 gold. Pity.
No, even if,
Pity you would have.
even if he hadn't rezzed me, he would not have 5 gold. We haven't gotten that much. But
Well,
admittedly,
they
yeah, I
said
did
that,
siphon
no.
4 gold out of the party. I'm
So-
very good at it.
I might shank you at this
It's an
point.
embezzlement fund. I also hired the
Are you an
resurrection
accountant
person.
inside?
I also I hired the resurrection person too, so I'm getting half the money he's making.
That's where it's good.
So,
It's a really, really cool way.
When we win!
a full cycle of the moon has passed since your last hunt, and you and your fellow heroes are starting to get a bit bored with your luxurious lifestyle.
Of drunk.
Drinking ale and sleeping until the sun warms your face at noon. Today,
You
however,
live Romania?
you woke with a cold sweat, reminding you what you already know. The flying terrors are still out there. It's time to grab your fancy new coat, leave the burned oak inn, and find Yago or any drunken bar you can grab. But sadly, despite your eagerness, you find none. You return to the burned oak for a few pints of your favorite ale and overhear a conversation between an attractive lady and a knight. The lady tells a tale of her village, and the knight tries to impress her with his fake might. Long story short, you drive away the pesky knight and finds out from the lady about a new breed of dragon, poisonous and as cunning as you could ever face. With no rest, you rise through the night to end this foul dragon. Welcome
Without
to Two
acid
Blades
scars.
Moral. A sign directs you to the local blacksmith where you find the lady's brother, who happens to be the only male survivor of the village. He tells you everything he can remember and how to draw the green menace from his hideout. So, the dragon will be starting with 65 hit points.
Oh, it's getting a 10-point jump this time. I don't
The
approve.
dragons need more ketchup for all of you tasty adventurers.
Barbecue
true.
sauce.
I mean, it's barbecue sauce.
If
And
I'm going
still all
out-
of my armor.
I'm not going out as basic as a fighter.
Damn well better be garlic parmesan for me.
I didn't get a choice.
I'm a
It was
white
more-
meat paladin.
Let's see. His attacks are pretty straightforward, like the last one.
All I have
I broke
is
Phil.
Southern. Like, just that's a horrible joke when you have
I
that in your
know.
So, while Phil's recovering, the
Oh,
dragon's
Batman.
special ability is Poison. On each sustained counterattack damage, place a poison token on the hero sheet. At the beginning of their next turn, they will sustain 2 points of damage. You may remove a poison token by using any healing effect on the poisoned hero.
Okay,
Or
so
you
Is
let
that the
the
poison
rogue
effect?
die.
Do they get the heal and the removal?
I would assume so based on how it's worded.
basically just give him a token right now.
I mean, my lack of armor, my having the most armor in the group obviously means I get attacked.
There's more places to put the secret herbs and spices.
The spiciest of masalas. It's a chicken vindaloo monster. You know the only way to kill a chicken vindaloo monster, right?
I get a giant bag of polka dots.
It's lager.
Log or two. That would work.
Blast it with your spice weasel.
See, I really, really want to take the chance and go for the
Can you
crit.
hand me my water bottle on the other side?
You know what? I think I just need to, steer into the path
Thank you, sir.
of me possibly just effing up every time. It's working.
Look,
We're
your,
winning.
your double agent strategy pleases me to no end.
We're winning. Ish. Sort of.
It is fun watching you die. I sell tickets.
Well.
It's like that game of pressure luck where he's got all the money and it's going boop, 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 boop. And James is like, I can't get a whammy.
Well,
I
did
can't
you-
get a
Did you
whammy.
hit the dragon at least?
Yes, that's what the hanging the head was for. Okay, you're next.
Yeah.
Here's
What's
a
the AC?
Crossbow.
crossbow.
How much damage did you do to the dragon?
Oh, that's cute.
You didn't do damage to the dragon?
I thought you said you hit it.
I don't.
That's
what
what
is
I
the
was-
It
dragon's
hit me.
health
Oh.
total?
The dragon's health total is 65.
65.
It will be hitting James for 4.
Ding the chain.
Oh, and he gets a poison.
And I got you this.
I
It's
was-
a poison token.
I was gonna say, I thought that seemed like it was weak, and then there it is. That delayed effect.
So if anybody gets free of something you
Don't
can't
forget your
spend.
fifth one. Oh, you got a cross fist bow.
Yeah, I always do a good job of at least feeding the person after me.
And the dragon, which they appreciate.
He didn't hurt the dragon, did he?
No.
You know what?
He did not. He did get bitten. This one's also a nibbler.
Last chance.
Oh, dragon kisses.
You lucked out, buddy.
You did look out.
What did I get there?
You got a basic
Do-
attack.
Basic.
Your second from the top should be it.
Well, yes, but I could also do a wild strike.
Oh, do you have enough for another one? I would do that then.
Do I save that or do I just use that?
Why would you? I mean,
for the round.
Just for the round.
you
You know what?
you can activate it this time, so do it.
Just for.
I'm going to use my vision potion for another crossbow,
Okay.
which takes me up to the dual shot, which is now 8 damage to it. So,
Dealing 8 damage to Mr. Durgren.
yep, the Derpin's taken 8.
8.
Do you want one of these 3?
8's a
Need a
lot.
hammer.
8 is
I
a
don't
lot
have
of
any
damage.
hammers.
Nope.
Do you want a sword or no? Okay. 8. That's actually a pretty decent whack at it.
That is good damage.
I got one of those, but I didn't get it. I almost got it.
Almost
But
doesn't
anyway.
count. You're useless.
I'm aware. My job is to pay the clergy.
No, we pay the clergy. You do nothing.
I mean, the clergy pays me, so. I bring them out to
Smiting
business.
you. I'm smiting you.
How much are
Smite?
you smiting me for?
5.
You should not have chosen the rope.
That dragon has been smitten.
The rogue is actually really good, though.
The rogue is useless.
Yeah, I'm getting that.
Well,
I threw you a sword,
Oh,
or I
I
threw you
forgot
a
to-
dagger.
I forgot to.
Are you trying to make him do something?
by the
Fine.
by, at start of your turn, please remove
You know what?
2 of your health.
Do I lose that now?
No, you don't.
You're poisoned.
It's
Oh,
damage.
he just keeps losing health?
Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna die even quicker than normal.
Bye-bye.
And I'm probably gonna roll a dragon so that I can.
You might
Get
wanna-
another one.
you might
Yeah.
wanna take care
He
of
gets
it.
blasted with another spice weasel.
Spicy weasels.
Bam!
Right. Against my better nature, I'm gonna take it up another notch.
Come on. Did you get something?
Yeah, I've already.
Ooh, he lucked out.
I am going to do sudden death. I'm not gonna pass anything to you, but I do 7 damage
Weak.
and activate my one that I can use double or the same 2 same dice for.
How much did you do? You did 5 too. That's 20 damage. That's not bad. Now,
So
only
I
if you
made
had
this-
done something.
Hey, I did something the first round.
first round.
I gave you the ability to do your one.
No.
And
I
you
have
enough dice for it.
Don't forget your poison token.
No, it's leaving it there so people know it's on me.
Ah.
Yeah, he gets to keep that until a healing skill is activated.
Oh,
Which, let's be honest, my party will watch me die rather than heal me.
you're
have
pretty
potions.
useless, anyways.
I'm actually waiting until the potion. Well, what am I at now?
You're at
Yeah.
17.
Let's
How do you
go for
activate
it.
a potion?
You can just use it during your turn.
Can I use it now?
Not-
Again?
Come on, Theo.
Come on, give me the rogue.
Then
Rogue
I'll
me.
use a potion.
No, you're gonna.
Alright, go ahead and heal him back up to 23, and his poison will go away.
Alrighty. I'm going to do the accurate shot with 2 crossbows for 4 damage.
4 damage for the dragon.
Yep. And no dragons.
Yeah,
There's no hammers in
I
it.
need you to roll some dragons so that I
Hey,
can start
Raiden.
doling out some poison.
I got something for you.
Is it more dragons?
Kind of looks like that.
No, I need you to roll some dragons.
No, I
Like
like
those.
dragons.
Those are good. More of that.
Hammer.
It's a really good thing we have to re-roll the dragons until the last one, or else we would be just murdering ourselves.
Yeah,
yes.
that's probably why.
That's probably why they let you roll them.
Ouch.
You know,
Did
I
you get a
really
dragon?
say we should play King of Tokyo sometime soon, but since you just released that King of Tokyo video on YouTube,
The
which you
wounds are
should
still
watch,
You should. Exclamation YouTube in the chat will give you access to our YouTube channel.
Oh,
Shameless
look
plug.
at you go. Oh, I will shamelessly plug.
Is this
I'm blessing you, fool.
is allowed me to reroll?
You
After
can
watching
spin it to
that,
reroll,
I
yes.
don't
That's
think
a
I'm
sword.
going to get to play King of Tokyo
I
anytime
take a
soon.
token.
You take a token and
Which,
6
by the
damage.
way, I downloaded.
Damage?
Yes, Chris will be taking 6 damage and a poison counter. As
Oh.
the dragon decides that he wants to broaden his palate a little. He wants to see what the original white meat tastes like.
It's Parmesan garlic.
I'm rerolling yours.
The rogue has taken carrying an assortment of herbs and spices.
Oh, I'm really happy. I'm going to be rerolling that one. Come on, let's. I have a very large array of things that I can attack with. Let's get one of them.
Is that your third roll?
Yeah, and
Did you wash?
I don't. 2, 2, and 1. Yeah.
You do have a blessing.
Which means you can re-roll 1.
He can re-roll. He gets an
He
extra
basically gets an extra roll.
You better do some
Oh,
damage.
reroll of the whole thing?
Yeah, you can roll any of those that you want.
Well, I might
Keep what you
suggest
want,
keeping some shit.
extra, roll the others.
He's gonna get 4 dragons.
You know what?
Spicy
I
curry.
definitely believe
I'll be
myself
fine.
capable.
I have a strong gut.
And you didn't roll any dragons for me.
See that
I was gonna
today.
say,
And I get my
I'm pretty
upgraded
sure if you're
strike.
Southern Belle, you probably taste greasy.
I get the upgraded strike.
No,
Okay.
a little bit of
So that is
I'm
6
greedy.
damage.
6 damage for dragon.
And there'd be grease in there. Can't do anything without butter. 6 damage?
Grease.
Yeah.
It'd be buttery.
And we'll
grease.
return the
No,
blessed
no,
token.
cookie
it should be if
And I don't
I
roll
do
the other 2 dice.
Brooklyn.
No, they
forgot.
use Florida and South.
I guess you're messing up. It's Phil. He doesn't need them. He'll just
I-
roll whatever he wants.
Can somebody else?
Would you fall out your chair if I rolled 4 crossbows?
Maybe.
Do it. Not one.
Not a 1.
Can somebody else die this turn?
No.
I'll accept the loss of
good at
money
that.
just so that I'm not the only one that's died all game.
Nope.
This is like our underwater or under mountain campaign, where I just keep dying and you guys harvest body parts.
I
In
got
fairness, they haven't really
Come
harvested
on.
anything from you
You're the
except
rogue.
for debt.
Rogue. No. That, I do believe.
I've brought in
is
enough
going
money
to
each time I've
be-
died to pay off my own death.
The second
Actually,
time,
yeah.
yes.
The
That was
first
a
time
wash.
too. We got 4.
I guess that's technically correct. The best form of
That rogue's been losing. Oh, right. There's a hammer.
Oh, I'm not paying for my own resurrections. God no. The group is.
And I'm
How
gonna
much
pop off the
damage are
one.
you doing?
0.
Not
I did
a
0
bar.
damage. I washed on that one.
Are you dying? Oh, and Chris, did you take your 2 damage for starting your turn poisoned?
Did
You
not.
also forgot to mark off blessing when you blessed me.
Thank you.
Ooh, you should get that dragon.
Have to.
Even better.
Did you take your 2 damage at the start of your round?
We just covered that.
Okay.
I'm
At least I
gonna,
assume Callahan covered that. I can't see it. Good.
I am gonna heal myself for 6.
Okay, that will clear 1 poison token. Just in time for you to receive.
What's your max health?
28. So 26.
Okay, and then the dragon, seeing the cleric trying to purge his happy kisses, deals him another 6 and hands him another poison counter.
We do heal.
Technically, yes.
I did sort of.
It's dragon.
I went back for seconds. It was so spicy good.
Well.
What's the Durgan down to?
That's a good question. What is it?
35.
35?
Yes.
We might be able to kill it next time.
Yeah, we should
Almost
be able to.
half.
There's one.
Hey, a dragon.
Wait, does it poison us automatically every time it hits us, or only on a counter?
Only on a counter.
Okay, good. Because
He does not get to poison you on his regular attack.
That'd be way too spicy. That's good.
Yeah,
that's
no,
good.
do
No,
that.
I need more dragons.
No, you don't.
I need all of them.
Negative Durgan.
Ow! How much is that?
13.
The dragon will use a green inferno to burninate the countryside and all of you for 13 damage.
Ow!
So
Yeah.
you have 0 armor.
So,
I have 1, so I take 12.
and I have 2 armor.
So I'm at 11.
I don't know which one am I up there.
You're the crow and Lucio.
Bro, I already damaged you.
You had damaged me by 2 too many.
Oh, wow.
He has armor.
I have armor. I'm the tank.
That dies.
And same.
Yeah, but that's the tank's job.
How much?
I'm at 7 health. The tank should be the first one to die.
No, the tank should never die.
I mean, the healer should be
The
keeping the tank
dragon
up. Now,
has the upper hand.
I mean, the dragon's had the upper hand since it was a dragon.
The dragon has grown weary of taking all of these bits and bobs and has decided that he's going out in a blaze of glory.
He's gonna up his hoard to 6 gold.
Oh, shit. Run to him! He has extra gold!
It's
Like that Euro trip when guy gets a nickel in Euro trip. I could start my own hotel. Excuse me. All the while yelling, "It's frozen."
Can you use a magic? Or a wizard?
Not really.
Alright. I'm gonna do strike for 6 damage.
6 damage to dragon.
Look at you, worky.
Do
In
your
fairness,
job, Phil.
dragon kind of put all of you on death's door. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't. I think I'm the highest health.
By 1.
We're gonna take our 3 gold and double it.
Now it is now my headcanon that this dragon is Gordon Ramsay.
What are you trying to hit me? What do you call that? I call that a sneeze where I'm from.
Give me a doom crossbow.
That's not dragon.
That's not anything.
Did you fail?
I failed again.
Okay, just because I'm hitting people.
That
doesn't mean
hit
other
was so
people-
weak.
other
The
people-
wind would have blocked it.
Just because
And you
I'm
did.
hitting does not mean other people need to start not hitting. We cannot. This does not need to be balanced out.
No, this is fine. This is fine.
I mean, at least you didn't take a dragon hit, because that shit's gonna get old quick.
Oh, by the way, since Chris is going, please deduct 2 from his health.
Oh, wonderful. That gets him down to a 5.
Oh, so you get hit, you die.
All right, Allstate, stop it over there. Well, girls, he's now 5.
Question. Tell you about.
I mean, not that I'm, going to use it. But I just
Check
wanted
your
to
roll.
know
No, I
if I
understand.
had the chance of ignoring.
Let's see. Let me find the rules on
There's
pages.
one to you. I'm always appreciative to getting extra daggers.
And I'm going to holy strike the dragon for 5.
What do we got?
Ooh,
good
got
job.
that bad boy down too.
Fiber.
30.
Didn't
No.
I deal damage to it?
Yeah, you
I
did.
should have taken it down from
6.
35.
You
To
did
29?
damage to it? You gotta
Yeah.
tell me these things.
I did. I said I did 6.
So it did 6 damage, so
Oh,
it'd be
no.
at 24.
So it should be down to 29, and then he did damage, which should have taken it down to 24.
Yep, yep, yep.
And you
There
did
we
not
go.
take a counterattack?
Alright, so I
No
have
counterattack for the
I
pack?
have one of those.
Absolutely not. It's doing me a
Oh,
second.
it's going to you.
Yeah, it has-
An instrument can be used once during your turn.
Your hits are about as strong as an Englishman's palate. In other words, non-existent.
I would
Break
assume
the
you can
scales
use.
at.
I would
Where's that
assume
go?
that you can
Oh,
use.
feels, buddy.
They boil a lot of their stuff.
Yeah, they do.
Alright, you get a crossbow,
Crossbow? Ooh, that might be
and
helpful.
I'm going to take a triple for a flanking strike for 6 damage.
Get those stakes.
6 more damage.
6 more.
6 damage!
And how low are you?
He's at 5.
I'm going to chuck you a health potion.
Thank you.
Brings him up to 12.
Does that get rid of his...
It does
Yeah.
get rid of his poison.
I'm starting with a crossbow.
So I'm the cleric. Apparently.
Look, he helped you
I'm
too.
I'm the classical
I
cleric.
bless
Yeah,
you.
but he's doing more damage than I'm doing, and I'm doing more healing than he's doing. It does not make sense.
Does not compute.
I am a celestial rogue.
Got it.
Now
Finally.
for Tabasco.
Wait,
I
did
should
you
have looked
crit?
at that motherfucker. I blocked crit.
Oh, see, okay, that sucks. What'd you do?
Define sucks.
What do you mean you blocked the crit?
I
he
Blazed
nailed
it up
unlocked
when you
the-
so I,
Dingleberry.
It's the one you
That's
should.
okay.
You can still do something.
Yeah, I can. And I'm gonna just check these, see if I get a couple crossbows or something else.
And dragons.
Ooh,
Crossbow.
now that is actually...
That's a spicy hot.
Spicy meatball.
So I can either
think.
do Wild Strike for 5, Accurate Shot for 4, or I can pin it down and it has a negative. No, it can't go
Can
negative.
it go
can
negative in AC? No. Okay,
So that doesn't
losing
matter.
AC doesn't matter.
Okay, so that doesn't matter. So we're gonna do a Wild Strike
In the
for
future,
5.
if it has 0 AC, block that one first.
That's very true. I didn't think about that.
Official 5 damage.
We haven't determined, but probably.
Yep. Do you want one of those two?
Yep, official 5 damage.
Official 5 damage.
Down to 13.
Down to 13.
We might end it before it goes.
No, the dragon
You want
wants
to die yet?
I mean,
It's
it's
fair.
so possible.
I was gonna say, if the dragon gets to go, a good roll will wipe the party currently.
Didn't even have to be that good of a roll.
It does have to be a good roll. It has to be 3 dragons. Also, you forgot to heal Chris for 7.
No, it won't kill me.
Oh, you got healed.
Yeah, James used a potion.
It won't kill me.
You're
until the
11?
next turn.
I'm going to use my
13
holy.
is its full attack.
No,
I'm
I'm
going
at
to
12.
use my
Oh, you're at 12.
holy water to add a hammer.
Nice. Okay.
I'm going to smite you for 5.
Dragon has been smoking for
And then
5.
I come for round 3 as spicy curry time.
So you take 6 damage.
Oh!
and Poison breaker.
There's a rogue die for you.
And then 6 damage for Chris.
Okay.
And
so,
some spicy poison.
So I am now happy that I threw that too. Because it
You
cost
literally
1 gold
saved
for it,
the cleric's
and we
life.
saved the gold. And hopefully you don't take the poison because we kill it, and then the poison just magically stops working.
All right, I did Wild
I
Strike.
snitted it.
Okay, so how much health does this thing have?
8.
Oh god, I'd have to crit it to kill it. But we're just gonna spread it out between you and me. You're gonna succeed in hitting it. After I've succeeded in hitting. Wait, one of those. I rerolled the dagger. I always forget that you've handed it to me as specifically a dagger, and then I.
That's all good.
Normally I catch it, but no, I got the dagger I needed.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna reroll the.
Go for the dragon?
I'm just gonna reroll the dragon to try and minimize chance of dragon.
Oh, okay.
Oh, but I
Sadly,
wanted-
I cannot use this, but I do have. I saved you a crossbow, and I take a stab with 2 shadow dice for 4 damage.
4 damage.
Damage. Get it
4
right.
whamage.
So you get
Reveal brain damage.
crossbow.
Yep.
That's actually not bad. He's down to 4.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
the dragon's on his
So
last
if you
wing.
kill it, then he doesn't take any more damage. Admittedly, he takes more, he doesn't die. So.
Seriously, Phil?
That was kind of pointless.
Yeah.
Where are your dice rolls?
I'm on your team. It only works if I'm by myself.
Walk right into
You're
that.
going against Tim. You gotta channel it.
Ooh, a dragon.
There's
There
3.
we go.
3.
Is that a hit?
Yeah.
Yes.
How much?
8. It's dead.
Yeah. Don't. Oh wait, no.
He's gonna get his dragon to go away.
There we
The dragon
go.
will still hit you.
Yay! Good
No.
job, guys.
You won't hit. He kills
That
the first
dragon
one,
is
and
dead.
the counterattack
Dragon is
there.
dead.
Dead.
Well,
I earned my money this time.
you did. You all earned 2 gold.
Oh boy.
And you also all have 14 XP to split, which means 4 for all of you, and then a 5th for 2 of you.
I better take.
Get the D6 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So I get 1. So I get the extra, and
You get the extra. So you go to get 5 and I get 4
so I
more.
have 15. So I have leveled again. Because I believe you said 14 was on.
14 is your level up.
Did we get,
5 is
they got 2
11.
gold?
Everybody got 2 gold.
Wow.
Rolling. Rolling in.
A
deep.
whole
Are you
2
rolling for
gold.
you or just giving them to me?
I'm giving them to you because you level.
Alright.
Whole 2 gold.
For the
gonna
person
switch
who
out?
leveled,
I can.
yep, go ahead and take your hit points.
I can indeed.
So do I get? I got 2 shadow dice.
If you
So
want
I
to
get
stay
3
in.
points.
You-
I would
3
like to
points.
stay in the class.
That's okay. Not a great
That's
one.
fine.
I'm having a blast, and
I was
I
gonna
probably
say-
should get out of here shortly.
Oh, you?
with Mom.
Yeah. Okay, that
You got
works.
time to fight one more dragon?
I got time to fight one more dragon. That's why I thought I'd.
Alright,
Stay
well
with
then what we're gonna do, the rogue gets the ability to take a new skill
Ooh.
from this lovely table.
Oh.
It must be one that your class can take.
So 3. I mean, I already have one of them. So
Yeah, but it might have different
no,
what's
it's literally the exact same skill.
But it would give you the ability to do that same skill twice.
It would do that.
But I could take
I
pin
mean-
down. Ooh, defensive stance to gain AC. Up to 3 for all those times that I get eaten.
Well, you know, if you did what rogues are supposed to do and hide,
I don't have a hide,
well,
but I have
You
defensive
do
stance.
though, and the dragon finds it delightful to chew on.
Oh, you suck.
It's like bacon.
It does.
I'm gonna take defensive stance.
Crispy. Crispy.
tastes like disappointment.
Oh, that's not what it tastes like. It tastes like barbecue.
Crispy.
Alright, I took my plus to AC.
I'm gonna say sinuses are.
Do I get
No,
the ability to
joke.
upgrade another skill?
Alright, Callahan.
No, not this one.
Tag in, Cal.
Flip you out.
What's going on?
I flip you out. You're back in.
Oh, we're still going.
Yep, we're gonna fight another dragon. We defeated the green dragon.
So, leveling up, the rogue is the only one who gets increases to the AC. Not the warrior, the rogue.
Yeah.
And then at 4, the wizard gets a new class token, or whatever the hell that means.
Means you get.
He gets 4 attacks, so it's kind of like fighting.
Oh,
fighting
yeah.
fire.
That's cool.
So I
He
get
kind of does
the
the
extra
same.
attacks like I do with Constantine, where I'm just whacking away on the thing.
So the Green Menace has been stopped from kidnapping men from Deep Bridge Burrow, thanks to your brave act. You also managed to free some villagers, including the lovely lady's fiance. Ah well, glory and fortune still awaits.
With my
Max
dice and
health
gold.
there.
28.
26.
25.
We're actually a competent group again.
Yeah.
It's pushing it. I'm still in the group.
We've got Lamagin
You
over
also
here.
have the ability to buy items if you are so inclined.
What do we got?
The marketplace has all the goods you might need for your next hunt. You can buy a healing potion for 2 gold.
Oh, they got expensive.
They did.
1 gold at the lab.
Supply and demand.
Dicks.
A great healing potion for 3 gold. A scroll of knowledge, which lets you reuse a skill. Strength potion that lets you add a sword symbol once. A great haste potion, which lets you reroll up to 3 dragon dice. A blessed hammer, which adds a hammer symbol each turn. A gauntlets of power, 1 hit point of extra damage when activating a strike skill. And a magic staff, adds a magic symbol each turn.
How much is that?
2 gold.
I'm gonna
Take
buy
it.
the
Wait, that's it?
hammer.
2 gold.
That one is 2 gold.
Yeah,
Take it.
Take it. Is there a shadow one?
There's not. That is everything.
I'm
So
gonna
that's
buy the
just
hammer.
magic staff?
You're gonna buy the blessed hammer.
Yep.
Okay, it has a hammer symbol every turn for this hunt. If you decide to use it for this hunt, or you can save it for
Are there
later.
any
I'm
shield?
using it for this.
I'm using it for
Is there
this
any
one.
shield? Is there anything I can use besides the healing potion, which I can't afford?
The gauntlets of power.
What's that do?
A hit point of extra damage when activating a strike skill.
Every time for the hunt?
Yep.
How much is it?
1 gold.
Now,
Yeah.
by strike skill, you mean pretty much any attack skill, or literally the one named strike?
Good question. Let me verify with
Krillin didn't die this time.
I know something's wrong.
Yeah.
He's an imposter.
Krillin is
Let's kill
actually Krillin is actually the bad guy. Hence, they never die in that show, ever.
He died.
I mean, they never die. They always come back.
Well, he died, but they have the Dragon Balls. That's
Yeah,
different,
nobody can die in that world.
technically.
Even the dragon died, and they brought it back.
Well, of course they did. They had to
I
go
believe
and
it
get a
is
bigger
the strike
dragon
skill specific.
to revive the older dragon.
Is
Free
it only
Dragon
for that one
Balls.
hunt, or is
It was
for the
about
one
tree
yeah.
feeding. Wait, about tree
That's not
feeding.
what she was like. The other ones
That's
are
why it's a gold.
Yeah, I'll
Damn,
take
dragon,
it.
it was a Loch Ness monster.
So I got another plus that.
That was a bunny trail.
So it's now 7.
Right off the rails there, Chris.
Well, I was a 5. I used my first level
Buffed it.
upgrade.
That wasn't no Dragon Ball. That was
I mean, it's the
goddamn
easiest one to
nightmare's
get.
monster.
I mean, technically that's easier, but it was a lot more damage. So
Fair enough.
Over just a little
Alright,
bit.
you
So I
return
can
to
sit out
Bearwood
here.
as rumors have started that the Red Dragon has been seen once again. Your gut is telling you that you finished off that dragon and there's no way it could still live. You stayed for the night at the local inn, resting from the long journey, and try the new local ale that was named after your last triumph, Dead Red. During a small chat with the
wait, we
local
haven't fought the red
barkeep,
yet.
you fought the baby one earlier.
Oh,
During chat with the local barkeep, trying to convince him that the Red Menace is dead, suddenly a giant burst of flame erupts out of a blood-red sky as a fearsome red dragon blows apart the last standing watchtower. You all have the
Return of
same
the
reaction.
STT.
It's the Red Dragon's mother! She has come with a vengeful desire to settle the score with the village that took her youngling.
She wants the horde back. Give her both gold.
You're about to face a very tough, fully grown red dragon. Draw your weapons.
Toss a coin.
I swear to God, if when we fight that red dragon and Shade only gives us 2 gold, we're gonna have a problem.
So,
No, we get 6 gold.
this dragon will actually have 8 gold.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
we're all gonna die.
Sorry.
His hit
we're
point
dead.
maximum
We're dead.
is 80.
80, you say.
We haven't increased their health enough. What's its damage?
7, 11, and 15.
Oh,
That's gonna
two
sting.
triple attacks and we're dead.
Much like her offspring, this is hell with wings. No special ability or anything special to report. Just keep out her red inferno attack as it can consume a whole village. Have fun!
You suck.
I don't know,
What's
man.
the AP?
No armor.
No armor.
No
Ooh.
special. So armor is always a special.
Just a lot of hit points.
Gotcha. What's the HP?
80.
80.
Now if I use my defensive stance, that's a plus AC for the rest of the hunt, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's kind of like me throwing up a
And then if I
shield.
do it twice, I get another.
Wow, you guys have some nasty ones coming up. We got enough for
Really?
a whole other run of this.
I
at some
love how
point.
you think we're gonna survive this.
You guys have had
Well, I might.
uncanny luck.
I'll bubble.
And you can
can
flee.
bubble
That
her.
is a choice you could make.
I can bubble her. I'll just throw my paladin shield up and earth back to Goldshine and watch her point. You gotta play World of Warcraft to get that point.
I take 1 dragon hit,
I don't.
and I return more
I
damage,
still
and
thought
I
it was
return the
funny.
same damage
Okay.
back to it.
Alright, so the dragon's going to take 7.
8, yeah, 7, and then it's gonna deal 5 to me.
Grillin, are you okay?
Our swords of any
I'm
value
fine,
to-
Vegeta.
Well, now that the back of the dragon's
Swords
hand
ready
is
to
warmed
launch.
up, who's next?
How much did you take?
I
5.
took 5, it took 7.
What are you taking damage for?
The dragon decided to, give me a nice claw to the face.
What are you
You got nibbled
doing
on,
that for?
Grillin?
You know what? I try to help
This
you.
one actually slashes. He's not a nibbler. He searches.
And then he, lights the entire world on fire.
That doesn't help you.
Well,
Get that
I've already
spit
started
on
with the
there
wizard
just right before you rose.
because I just have one
Oh,
from my
you and
magic
I both
staff,
start
so
with
I
Oz.
might.
This is entirely accurate.
Wait, you
Two
automatically
members, yeah.
start with you. So you guys should do better than me this round.
You would think.
Oh, hope.
You know
Because
what?
I got my extra I've already used the item that I brought in to get 1 extra point of damage. The fact that you got a 1 gold thing that does that is insane.
Hammer.
2? Still, that's insane. Last place there were 5.
Yeah. Different economies.
Yeah, this economy doesn't want you to heal, just wants you to murder people.
Healing is very important. Potions are in very high demand here.
No, they're all dead.
Not all of them. You rescued a bunch of villagers.
No, we let them die because they were going to take our potions.
That sounds like
That
you.
sounds like definitely every party we've ever played. That's like every party we've ever played.
St. Christopher would never allow you to do that to villagers.
No, I revived him when you were
It
sleeping.
depend.
With your gold.
So we're not talking
With his
about
gold.
Constantine, I guess.
No. This is St. Christoph.
Who would have raised them on spikes and been like,
Shush! Quit giving away my secrets.
They're not secrets
Yeah.
when they're done in the open.
I'm not Vlad the Impaler.
No, you're
Send
just a
us
long lost cousin.
Shush!
without the accent, but definitely.
Hey, I got it.
Definitely with the impaling.
Are they human though?
All right.
What'd you get?
I did a critical hit.
Yes!
The wizard.
You're not
Coming
sucking!
through in
And I
clutch
get
with
to
a
pass a
critical
hammer
hit.
on.
Hey.
So critical hit is how much damage?
7.
7 more.
7 damage on the critical hit.
7.
You capac.
Your
Seven.
critical is just my basic stat.
But you can do that.
I
All
did
you
it.
do is get
I did it.
slashed.
I started with it.
No.
I used my extra powerful swordy stabber.
That's all I heard there.
Three.
I mean, it's because you're old and you can't get very well.
No, it's just
Because you're old, you can't get very
Come
well.
on.
just more of that.
And I should have killed the other one. Damn
Can you give me that dagger? Not in my back, please.
No.
Specify.
That,
I have to
that's the dragon's claw.
it. In the front.
Oh! Ow! It doesn't
Now,
actually
do
make
I
it
have
better.
an option to side with the dragon and split their gold with it?
Hey, hey,
I'll
hey.
smite
Hey,
you.
how about if I kill all my party mates and I just take like 2 gold and don't die?
What you doing there,
Oh,
Cristobal?
another 5 damage to
Ooh,
that
yeah.
dragon.
We're actually doing work.
Yeah, you guys are tearing through this
Cody.
dragon.
Work it. Work it. Come on now.
Okay.
Have you seen Abominable?
Yes.
Stupid
Do I
dreamers.
go for the? Do I go?
Why?
Ooh,
That's
actually,
a
I
good
have
movie.
multiple options.
That was a really good movie.
Oh, okay.
Save
The
these.
wolf and snake. They put that in there just enough.
Okay.
Do I want it?
What
Well,
do
that
I
goes
do?
whoop.
I
Yes, I do.
am raising my AC by 1.
Whoop! There it
Going
is.
defensive
Whoop,
stance.
There it is.
Nice.
You actually did a crit?
I now
No,
defensive stance.
He's buffing
Raise
his
the-
armor.
I now have better use for the crap rolls
I was.
because this one's literally
You
just
know what
3 that
that's
don't
called? Doing nothing.
match. These three just don't have to match.
Good job, Yajirobe.
Oh, them's fighting
You
words.
got demoted from Yamcha.
No, I was Krillin. I was never Yamcha. You can't go down from Yamcha.
I believe you can just have.
No.
No,
Yajirobe was valuable.
this
That
is
one time.
That was pretty damn valuable.
this is
He's done literally nothing since.
and
He
yet
doesn't have
Yamcha's
to.
never
Then
done
we
anything.
needed to.
Oh. That's a lot of wizard symbols.
And then next round, next time we go again, I can get another +1.
Yeah.
I'll eventually be up to 15.
I don't need that many wizard symbols.
Just
Yeah.
tanking that. That's when I've activated, investiture of flame, and I'm good to go.
That is a slow roll.
I'm gonna need 15
I
rounds
hope
to
chat
get
spit
it.
roasts you for your cowardice.
15 rounds to get there, but I'll do it.
Is chat spit roasting him for his cowardice?
Not really.
I'm disappointed.
Really?
So,
You're horrible.
I'm
I was
going
gonna
to
say,
use a
let's face
fireball
it,
for
Chet really
6.
saved his ire for me.
That's also reasonable. Keep on doing you, chat.
And there's a hammer. Fireball
He
6.
could be
Ooh,
ratted.
nice.
Hey.
6 damage.
Somehow the wizard found a fireball that actually hurts the red dragon for some reason, dealing 6
He's
damage.
a lore master.
It's an
He
acid
changed
fireball.
damage type.
Yeah.
One of the most
Then
broken UAs
Explain
ever
to
put
me
out.
how
there
it's
was
still
energy added
quote
mixture
unquote
with
a
that. I used to
fireball.
cast acid fireballs for like 20 to 6. It was a troll's worth time. It was great.
Come on, dragon.
That's a lot.
Delay blast, like psychic ball.
You're getting hit for 7 damage. I just holy stormed you.
A whole storm.
But I'm also
bad.
gonna take 5
But yeah,
damage.
there's that dragon there.
So you did how
Do you have
much?
armor? 7.
Do you have armor?
No.
And you're taking 7 damage.
7 damage.
You and the dragon are comparing whose sword is sharper.
Technically neither. I think they both did 7.
Yep.
Results inconclusive. Must continue tests. The red dragon is very scientific. It's research.
I doubt that.
Wait.
Sorry, watching on the screen, it's 2 T-Rexes hand over dice on this big table. God, I hope the mic picked that up.
I'm sure it did. Good Mike.
Oh. I'm a bad person.
It's like the juice. It's like the spice weasel.
What did you
Ow!
So
Ow!
11 damage to me?
Well, minus your armor. Good
Yeah,
thing
my
you buffed
3.
it.
So I take 8 damage and I fail to connect.
You're bad at this.
You know what?
Well,
Maybe if
well,
everybody wasn't telling me
You're
how
gonna
bad
give me
it
a
was.
wizard?
I'm
I'm supposed
damage?
to.
8?
That's a
Eight,
no.
yes.
No, I'm trying to remember. Swords and
You didn't
a
have
dagger.
anything to
Yeah,
use.
swords and a dagger.
Well, I might want the dagger. Nah.
I mean,
In
you
fairness,
start with a wizard on
I think
Yeah.
you're doing a bang up job.
All right. Let's see.
I mean, I'm tanking. I'm doing the rogue job of tanking.
Yes.
Another
Admirable.
Why? Why does the rogue get all the armor and the warrior gets nothing? At all. Like, he's not even listed in the level ups. Neither's the cleric.
He is actually, but he has his own section. He gets an extra hit point per level.
Oh, because the wizard isn't in there, or the wizard isn't there,
The
but
wizard's
not until
there.
4th level.
There.
And some of the skills that
Go,
some of the other
Callahan.
classes can pick up.
Talk to me.
Thinking.
What do you got?
I got 3 hammers and 2 crossbows
But you got 2 crossbows.
and
And a mage.
and 1 more reroll. So I need
You need to roll
I
some
need another
dragons.
wizard. Do I want to buff my armor or go for a lightning storm?
I like the lightning storm. But you gotta throw 2 dead.
I mean, let's be honest. Armor is not doing a lot for the armor people.
No, I
I
think
would
roll
beg
1.
differs keeping
I
your
always-
Krillin by the line.
That's right.
Me,
always-
I'm
that's right.
Krillin. Krillin needs as much armor as
All right, I'm
possible.
gonna go for the lightning.
Plot armor?
I mean, he's Vegeta, so he's still gonna die and fail, but
Look at that.
There we go.
What do we get?
Lightning storm for
You do
7.
realize Vegeta shows up all the humans, right? Like, that's literally...
I mean,
Vegeta.
that's his point.
You need other of these?
Because
Did
humans
7
aren't allowed to be
damage
as
then?
good as the Saiyans.
What?
You did 7.
So racist
7.
joke.
Actually, yeah.
7.
Well, Vegeta is especially good at putting them down for it.
Oh dear, the dragon's
And
about
yet
to go.
they win more than he does. They just limit their fights to what they at least have a chance of winning.
Yeah, 'cause they're smart.
Yeah.
Vegeta's an idiot.
Vegeta's like, oh, that guy can murder
Like,
me. Yeah, no, that's a fight I
He
want.
only develops pseudo brains that
Yay.
you really get to see on display once you hit Dragon Ball
Alright.
Super.
Not even then, not until like
5
the
more
end.
hit
No,
points
the
taken away
beginning.
from the
Deal with
dragon.
Beerus when he knows
Oh,
it.
right, yeah.
Beerus being out of his league.
Yeah, oh yeah, he is definitely
You
not
said
cool with that
5?
fight. He-
Well, it's that time again.
oh, it is, isn't
It's not dead.
Wow. You guys did some serious damage.
We
Yeah,
have
what's the dragon at?
36.
Dang,
So,
nice
yeah,
work,
it's-
guys.
As long as we don't die right now, which I
Raiden.
theoretically can.
Raiden.
We got lucky.
Kill him.
They did get lucky. I'm working on it.
Kill him.
Come on.
Take
Get
my
the-
dice left for a turn.
That's 1.
One
Well,
turn.
well, well.
Oh,
No, it's
Thank you,
oh,
Phil.
that hurt. That hurt.
That's 2 dragons. And we get a third.
I hope not.
Hoping for the
Yeah.
Well, it's
Technically, he does not kill us, any of us. But I have
What
one
you
health.
say?
The red inferno goes off,
Mm,
dealing 15 damage to everybody.
I only take 12.
How much?
15 minus your AC, so you don't minus. You took no armor either.
I was trying, but nothing came
The
up.
dragon has decided the scientific method.
So what are you at there, Krillin?
1.
What are you at there, Mr. Chris?
I would say your armor skill has paid
Yeah,
for itself.
yeah. That brand new skill I bought.
10.
That was a good investment.
I mean, I as I
That
said,
was 15 damage, right?
15.
as I said, steering into the to the way it's been going.
Dragon is apparently done with all y'all's nonsense.
That was not nice.
That was kind of.
He isn't. No, it wasn't. It was the exact opposite.
Hey, you're gonna roll some dragons now.
No.
That might go really badly for you if that is how that goes.
I'd say pretty much anybody rolling dragons at this point is a bad game.
Uh-huh.
Bad news bears.
Is it-
No healing.
If the dragon
healing
gets
is
another,
worthless in here.
if the dragon gets another,
Even with the weakest dragon, you can't out heal the damage of one hit without your entire team healing like 6 times around.
Helps with poison.
Does.
But
What you got there, Krillin?
none of these. I mean, I got 3, but that's not worth using.
Krill Master's pondering his options.
What's next up on the YouTube slot?
I believe the
Luckily, I get to
video
roll
being
that.
published tomorrow is a how to play Suro.
Ooh.
That was a fun one to edit.
And
Really
then,
tested my skill level.
and then I don't
Oh,
remember
I
what's
got
next
3
after
in.
that, but there will be
So-
something on Saturday.
Ooh,
You can heal
surprise
yourself.
Saturday.
For 2.
You could heal yourself.
Always a surprise.
Is it 2? It's 2 health or 2 damage with the triple?
2 health or 2 damage.
Do you know what you're playing tomorrow night?
That's a good question.
Heal myself or
damage. Or
Do the
heal.
well.
You're at 1 health.
Do the damage.
Yeah, I mean I
I
can't.
might go
It's
back to
minimum
the
is
retro
7. I
well.
have to heal for 6.
I've played a lot of Rogue Legacy in the
5
last
maybe.
couple weeks, so I might
So-
grab a. We might go for some Mega Man tomorrow.
Ooh.
I'm gonna punch in the face for 2.
For 2?
Yeah.
You go, you limp noodle.
The heal isn't worth it unless we get enough of them.
Way to
get me
not
up.
pass me anything. Just weak sauce.
I mean, you could have taken the wizard, but you didn't.
Oh. Well, let's see. Sword, crossbow, dagger, hammer,
really did
and I
post
start
that
with the
Andy
wizard.
might
So
want
we'll
for
open with a critical hit.
Yeah.
That's
Your luck is a powerful
that
thing.
is such a powerful
Crit hit.
Critical hit.
Another crit. Callahan doing work.
starting with the.
Hey,
Want a
James,
hammer?
7.
I hate you. Shut up.
Thank you.
7 more damage?
Yep.
7 more damage. Shoot.
What is that?
I've still done
34
more than you.
minus 7?
27.
Thank you. I've turned into a pumpkin at this point.
That's gonna be another crit hit from me.
Shoot.
Oh, nice.
The
Another
clapback
7
from the
damage.
dragon nearly barbecuing the party is strong.
Angry.
Pissed even.
You should keep that roll.
Yeah, I'll just get right on that.
I would also accept keeping that roll.
You know what? Nobody likes you.
Hey,
I am
quit sucking up all of our winnings.
I'm probably going to die on this roll. As long as you are aware of that fact.
He's gonna eat all our winnings. Oh my god.
Actually, yeah, no, I'm dead.
Yeah, we know.
In case you were wondering, I am dead.
He rolled a dragon every single roll. Some cases it was 2.
I would have preferred to die to the
Are you
raging.
just gonna do some damage or something?
Oh, why? Why would you think that?
Just give me the dice.
Which one do you want? The sword, the hammer, or the dagger? Or I'm happy to pass the dragon and then you take the damage and I don't.
The sword, the hammer, the
You did nothing?
Those are all useless to me.
You did
Give me all the
nothing as
dice.
you got barbecued.
He did nothing as he got barbecued. He actually got scritched. This was merely a scritch.
I almost got another defensive stance, so I would have been up to 4 armor. I'm still at 3. So
Okay.
Ah, a
Bad claws
volunteer.
yelling at you.
could somebody bring some sense beans?
Okay, so I
I mean,
am.
we'll forget to use them, obviously, but bring them.
Brayden, the scritch kind of looked like this.
I am 1 crossbow away from.
It was a backhand, thank you.
I was gonna say, it's the backhand that
Alright.
basically sends Hercule into the
We're gonna
mountain.
go with the lightning storm for 7,
I mean, we're gonna kill it.
and a hammer for
You
you.
want to
thank
correct
you.
that from work?
We're going to kill it.
I don't
You're
think they're
dead.
part of
Gotta
that.
work,
I definitely helped
work,
with the
work.
killing,
Nope.
and I definitely. I mean, it makes it easier to split the money now.
He drew its aggro. It's
It makes it
fine.
easier to split 8 because we spend
We're
2.
retiring, so we don't need to bring
We
you back.
spent 2. You don't get the
We're
choice.
retiring for now.
So we spent 2 and then
You
we
get the
split
whole
2.
afterlife thing. It's a reward in of itself. You were the religious type, right? Blessed.
Yeah, you could have blessed me. Yeah, you had the choice to bless me. You didn't.
Crit.
Another crit?
No, I can't crit in again.
Just get one of those haste potions.
Why didn't you get one of those haste potions?
Because I didn't have any money.
Did you activate your hammer, Chris? That gives you a.
Oh yeah, they both activated those immediately on getting them.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was
Wasted
making
them
sure
in
you're
town.
using it, that's all.
They wasted
Oh,
them
they
in
are.
town testing them out.
Hey, it's working, ain't it?
It absolutely is.
I raised my AC to 2.
I don't know. My health says no.
I mean, you lived an extra hit as a result of buffing your AC.
But that was not from the items. That was because I'm awesome.
It's because you're a veteran of all these Dragon Balls.
I am a veteran of dying.
That's a Durgan.
Not many people can say that they are well versed in the act of dying and being brought back. I truly am the Krillin.
There's my wizard. Alright, so we're gonna go with the fireball for 6.
Shoot. What's that going to put the dragon at?
All I know is I'm hitting it in order with my most... Oh wait, so what do I get to pass to you?
Need
Any of these?
Well, you got to kill it because it's going to go next.
Can
And
you
I will
even
have-
do 7 damage to it?
And I will have friends.
Can you do 7 damage to it? Oh shit.
Dragons
Yeah.
could get no turn!
High likelihood of me having friends in the afterlife.
No. See, I'm going to
I've
heaven.
never gotten to experience this joy of a dragon getting 2 turns before.
I'm going to heaven,
That's
and you
actually
go to
correct.
the other place.
Is this what joy feels like?
Come on, TPK. TPK.
I could live.
As you look at your health and realize a 15 will kill you.
Or a
Oh, I lucked out. I'm gonna do healing hands and heal myself for 6.
10. Oh,
He's leaving you. He's leaving you to deal with the dragon.
Is that you just like, well,
You
that
know.
wasn't gonna hurt.
we both could have lived if you would have healed me.
He's still gonna.
Because he would have had to roll 3 dragons in order
Come on,
to
Brayden,
kill
get
us.
Ah, Phil has blessed these dice. More dragons.
There's one.
That's a dragon. That's a start.
It's in the shoe.
That's
That's
a
damage
mostly,
for somebody.
That's a mostly dead person.
And
And this is a fully dead person.
Nope.
Oh!
I'm gonna live.
They're actually gonna kill your dragon and bring me back.
No.
What,
You don't
Half
have
right.
the option.
Half right.
How much do they take?
They will take 6. Or sorry,
7.
7. My bad.
Except
5.
I'll
be at
this takes 5.
I'll be at 14.
Shoot. Callahan might still die though.
Well, I mean,
Nah, I got
Chris
this.
can roll 3 dragons on his last one.
Oh, right. I can crit again.
That could work.
I can
It's a
poon
bold
you.
strategy.
I can poon you so hard.
Well, that is not fantastic. I might wash. I think I did. Jesus.
You didn't get eaten by the dragon. This is a lose-lose for everyone.
I know.
Sword.
Chat came for blood.
Uh-oh. Maglaw posted the Cohen-owned highlight reel.
How do you know what that is right off the
Yeah.
bat? Does it
I-
show up in your...
I'm
washed,
really sure it's
so
in the
here's a
chat.
hammer. And
Callahan has the makings of an anime protagonist.
No,
True.
no, he
and
really
I'll just
doesn't.
get rid of that shield.
Let's do 3. Oh, dragon's dead.
Yay!
What'd you get?
Holy Storm.
Show the chat your work.
So I'm wearing my blessed hammer. And I got my 3 hammers and my 2 others.
You can have the extra
And
experience.
he's coughing up a lung.
The cost of joy.
I'll leave that extra experience to you guys to divvy up between you.
You don't get any.
I get 5. You guys, there's 11 to divvy between you, so you can choose who gets the extra 1.
I'll just use my
You don't have a protagonist
unique
hair.
paladin
That's
ability to siphon experience.
That
I do.
requires moose, more lift.
I got that nice hair.
And then we each get 2 gold.
How much? No, you don't get any. We've been over this.
Okay, so it takes 2 for him to rev.
Yep. And the total pile is 8. So 2 to res him, 2 for everyone.
Or hear me out here. 4.
I agree, but that's not how the game is written.
The game is specifically written that the worst you
game
can
is
do to him
stupid.
is 3, 3, and 2.
How much experience did I get?
Yeah. What's the experience?
The experience that he handed out is 16, so
So you guys get to choose who gets the extra 1 out of the 11.
You get it.
Alright. How many did I get?
everybody gets 6.
6.
So I got 5, so I'm at 16.
Even all these dying. I mean, I'm not doing that.
That's a level up for me, isn't it? 16?
Yeah, you got a level up.
When is
So
the
do I
next
get a
level for
level
me?
3?
I believe it's 26.
I got a 14, so I think I leveled again.
You did.
That's not a
Now
good
my
one.
magic staff is used up, right?
Correct.
All right.
That's
We're gonna have to
straight
bind
one.
them.
It's still useful.
Yeah, as I say, you guys take
I'm
a good
hoping
time
that-
to invest in
I
some
mean,
gear.
I was gonna buy a shadow one, but
One.
I specifically
One
asked,
slipping
are there
HP.
any shadow items in there? And he's like, no, none. I got an item that gave me an extra total of 1 damage the entire fight.
It did
I'm
help.
surprised that you did one.
Oh, so it's 1 plus 1 for my HP, right?
So 30 max.
So I have
I'm
full
at
roll
30.
this time.
And then what do I get for level 3?
For level 3,
Ooh. I don't think you do.
no, you get something.
Oh.
You get a new skill.
Yay.
It must be one that your class can learn.
Oh,
Here you
cool.
go.
I went up to 30.
Nicely done.
That's
Nice,
good
that's a
enough
solid
officer.
heal.
Yeah.
I'm at 5 or at 4.
And then I
I'll
get to add a plus
another
1 to
AC
another of these, right?
and-
The ability to buff another skill.
Yeah.
It does have to be a different skill.
Oh, gee, I wonder which one I can get. Ooh, that was kind of nice.
What items do we have?
Great question.
I know. I asked great ones.
Well, first things first. You've once again extinguished the flames that burned Bearwood. The King's Guard's High Commander sends his best regards, along with your well-earned bounty. He also lets you know about another place you should check out once you have re-equipped.
If you like what you just saw, please support us by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel for more great gaming content.